Ball rolling.
Yes, sir.
As soon as my son clean my table with an asshole, nigga, this motherfucker is.
I wish I caught that. I didn't.
It's on the video.
What an asshole. Just scum.
His table
Everywhere.
fucked up, nigga. I'm glad the camera don't catch like that type of detail.
I shit, I went to the wrong motherfucking thing.
Motherfucker line would be on YouTube. You see that nigga table? I got cussing out in the comments. Alright. I figure we'll keep all that because that was funny. So let's just get right into it. You recording over there, bro?
Yeah, we good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
Yes, sir. This is episode 66.
66 as always. I'm Big Cass.
Now that guy PM.
Turn this bottle around because we not paying. We're not advertising shit.
Nope.
Unless they paying.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Shit, you know me too, actually.
Spectacularly fine.
Me too, actually. Usually I got shit to complain about.
I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Oh, nigga.
What?
I got some shit to complain about.
Actually, I do too, but go ahead. You do yours.
Tell you about this fucker duckery at my daughter's school.
What's going on?
Nigga. So, my daughter texted me yesterday. First of all, my daughter in the morning, I'm going to tell y'all too. Did we get everything else out of the way? Before we start?
I don't know.
I'm good, he's good, I'm Big Cass SPM.
Yeah, we did that.
66, boom. Yeah. All right, fucker at the school. So, my daughter, yesterday morning, my daughter didn't look good.
What?
Like sick.
Okay.
I said, baby, how you feeling? She said, I don't feel that hot. I said, well, you want to stay home or you want to go to school? She said, I'm going to try to go to school. I said, well, take some medicine. Here's a couple cough drops. Go ahead and go to school. About 9:50, matter of fact, these times are pivotal in this story. Right. 9:57, my daughter texts me. Not feeling too hot. I don't think I can stay. I said, well, go to the nurse. And if the nurse calls me, I'll come get you.
Right.
So the nurse does. I'm at the gym. I leave the gym, go get my daughter. Bring her home. Get her some, chicken noodle soup, Gatorade, some medicine, drop her off at her mom's house. I'm home chilling. School calls me. The principal. We're investigating a marijuana case going on in the school right now, and we have reason to believe that your daughter was involved in it. The one you just picked up.
Wow.
We're drug testing the other two girls right now, but we can't drug test your daughter because she's home. We need you to drug test her. And then send us the results. And she can't come back to school until we see them.
Right.
So I asked my daughter, what's going on? My daughter because she said they said there was a 30-minute window in between my daughter leaving the classroom and getting to the nurse.
Oh, damn.
So my daughter left her classroom at 9:30, showed up to the nurse at 10:03. So
that's 30-minute window.
Yeah, this is what they see on the cameras.
Right.
So then I guess they saw these little girls in the bathroom smoking at like 9:46 or some shit.
I hear what you're saying.
So they said my daughter was in the bathroom with them. They saw her come out the bathroom, then go back in the bathroom. Long story short, after making them review these motherfucking cameras 4 or 5 times, they was wrong. My daughter went to the bathroom, came back to class, sat in class, texted me at 9:57, went to the nurse 9:57 to 10:03.
Yeah.
Like she said she did. But they figured all this out on the cameras after I already spent $40 fucking on an in-home 12-panel drug test just for it to come back negative like my daughter said it was going to be. My daughter said, Daddy, wasn't nobody even in the bathroom when I was in the bathroom.
Are you going to reimburse you?
That's what I'm working on right now. Cause somebody need to run me back my $40.
Because you did what they asked you to do. You complied. It wasn't like combated it or anything. You just wanted to know the truth.
Yeah.
But still, damn, yeah, they got to reimburse you on that
$40
shit.
motherfucking dollars.
Damn. Well,
because the nurse, the doctor, the principal was like, well, when you picked her up, we saw that her eyes were all red and this. And I said, when I picked my daughter up, she was crying because she was sick. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I had to get off the phone with them people.
And then on top of that, well, I don't know how they do it now, but I remember when I was in school, don't you sign in when you go see the nurse?
Yeah.
So they can get an actual time of when you...
That's what time she got to the nurse at 10:03.
Oh, okay.
But they said, because she had asked what my daughter told me was, her stomach was bothering her.
Right.
So she tried to go to the bathroom first.
Yeah.
Before she...
made a decision to call home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went to the bathroom at like 9:30. Came out the bathroom at like 9:40, went back to class. These little girls went into the bathroom to smoke weed at like 9:45. Now, somewhere in their camera footage, they didn't see my daughter leave back out this bathroom and go back to her classroom.
That's what you're saying.
But that's what happened because the teacher was like, no, she came back.
Yeah, the teacher's even vouching for her.
Teacher, like, she came back, sat down.
Didn't smell like weed.
A few minutes later, she asked if she could go to the...
Because the weed we smoking now, you can smell that shit from a football field away. So what the fuck?
She talking to the motherfucking the principal didn't realize that I had been in contact with my daughter from the phone though. And
right.
She said something to me before she even said something to the teacher.
Exactly.
So sick.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Frustrating as fuck. And I had to go to 5-6 different stores to get this fucking drug test because they were all out.
They want a specific one.
No. They were just all out.
Oh.
The Dollar Tree got them.
Mm-hmm.
3 different Dollar Trees, none there. I stopped at 2 CVS. No, I stopped at 1 CVS, nothing there. Walmart, nothing there. Finally made it to Myers. They had 1 drug test left in the whole goddamn store. It was a 12-panel drug test, nigga. I tested my daughter for everything under the sun. It was $40 fucking dollars.
To find out she's clean.
All the way across the board.
But damn, all them drug tests missing and shit. How many kids is out here fucking up?
That's what I'm saying. I stopped it because the Dollar Tree sell like marijuana tests. That's all it tests for. It's marijuana. Then they sell nigga.
Who's going around buying all the drug kits?
Then my motherfucking ex-wife goddamn it, talking to my daughter who was asking her if she had smelled weed in the bathroom. I was like, nah, there ain't no weed in the bathroom. I didn't smell no weed in the bathroom. There wasn't nobody in the bathroom when I was in the bathroom. And she gonna say, Allison, do you know what weed smells like? She said, yeah. And her mama looked at her like, huh? This nigga pointed at me.
That's crazy. Kids do the darndest thing.
Sick of these fucking kids, man.
Oh man, I'm sick of these entitled ass motherfucking passengers, bro.
Oh shit.
I had to leave a motherfucker yesterday, bro. Yeah. I had to leave her ass. And I don't really look in the camera that much, but this shit offends me like a motherfucker. And it probably offends all Uber drivers or whoever do ride sharing, whatever. If you got multiple stops, put that shit in.
Yeah.
You want to stop here, you want to stop there, put that shit in. That way when I see it and it pops up on my screen, I can decide if I want to take it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get me to come and get you and then say you got to come back. And then you want to stop here and there. Well, that's what happened. And I kept telling the lady, update your shit.
Yeah.
She never did it. So I figured she was trying to scam me.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, Uber's not like a taxi. Like, you're not running a meter.
No.
You get paid for the destination to destination.
That's it.
So
I get paid to drop you off. I don't get paid to wait on you. If that was the case, I'd stop for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if a meter running, because that's why taxis do it. Because you can go in there and do whatever you want to.
Do whatever you want. They're gonna sit there.
Yeah, the meter's running.
Just run it out. But not with Uber though. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever ride share.
Yeah.
But nah, man. See, the thing was, she had texted, said she had a round trip. I texted back, you need to update it in the system so we can do that.
Yeah.
I get there, first thing she get, not even hello. You know, I'm coming back here, right? And you don't mind? Well, not you don't mind. And I need you to stop at the gas station on the way. You don't need me to do nothing. I don't have to do shit. But what you need to do is update this shit in the damn computer.
Yeah. So we can pay the money.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can do this the right way and we be safe. That's why I look at it too, being safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if something happened and y'all all off course, she can say anything.
She can say anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's my ass.
Yeah, this is true.
So we finally get past a gas station. She's like, "Oh, stop at this one right here." I'm like, "You sure you want to do that?" She's like, "Yeah." So now she trying to coerce me and shit, talking about, "You want something, some chips, some pop?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't want nothing. I want nothing you got to offer me." You know what I'm saying? Then she tried to dangle the, you're stopping here. There's gonna be a tip. This that. All right, nah, you didn't even have to say that. That was rude itself. So as soon as she got in the building, got in the line, swipe. I don't feel like dealing with you. I don't like your attitude right
Cancel
now.
the shit.
Hell yeah.
And give her a bad review too.
Give her a bad review. She can give me a bad review. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep on moving because you don't know how to do this shit right. You know what I mean? It's respect back and forth. You getting into somebody's car. I'm not your maid.
Not your chauffeur either.
Or if you want to do it like that, they got another tier for that called Uber Comfort.
Do they?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want in Uber Comfort. Have the music on whatever channel you want. Have the temperature in the car if you want the
For
windows
real?
down or up. Hell yeah. I will never do that shit. They probably pay a little bit more money.
Yeah.
But I would never do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So motherfucker to get in your car and just tell you whatever. Put
Before-
it on the Western channel. And,
Before they get in.
oh.
Yeah.
Like they put it in the.
Yeah.
It's like they got a rider. Like they a goddamn
Yeah.
going on tour.
They pay for that.
Hey, all right.
And that's why I tell people all the time, if you want that, you need to go to Uber Comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
They
like,
got you.
Yeah. And I felt kind of bad about doing the shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, probably a couple rides later, I got a couple females in the car. And they were like, "How's your day going?" I was like, "Well, I got a little something I've been thinking about all day because it happened earlier." And they asked me what happened. I told them. They was like, "Fuck her." It's like, fuck her. She was a grown-ass woman. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to cheat. And nowadays, man, it's hard to give anybody the benefit of the doubt because everybody be on such scammy shit.
Scammy
bro.
shit. I wanted to
Everybody's
trust
a motherfucking scam artist, man.
You know what I'm saying? She kept saying she's going to update it. It never happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
What are
saying?
you back there doing?
Hey, I don't know. Like I told her, I don't operate as a rider. I've never been a rider unless I'm with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But me just calling one for myself, I've never done it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've done it like twice. I was in sticky situations.
Hey, I mean, when that happens, that happens. But yeah,
It was prior to me getting my L's back.
right.
And it had been a couple times, and I didn't think it was a good idea to get behind that wheel.
I understand.
I did not think.
And it paid off, though. It paid
It's
off.
already habitual. So just driving is a felony charge
Hell yeah.
because I was a habitual. So then anything you put on top of that is just icing on the felony cake. Yeah. DUI, possession, yeah, shit.
Anything.
Yeah, because it's already, nigga, because I was a habitual, it's already already a felony.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
I told you how the pandemic saved my life, didn't I?
Yeah.
With the driving shit. Did I tell you that on
No,
here?
hold on. No.
Man, listen, bro. You know I got knocked for driving, right? Got pulled over with my son in the car. I got knocked. They locked me up. That's how you know it's a fucking felony for the habitual shit. Locked me up. I had to pay a bond to get out for fucking driving.
Damn.
Yeah, lock me up, pay the bond, get out. That's fine. Go through a couple months of going to court. Finally go to court. We work. The judge players me like, listen, man, I knock it down to a misdemeanor. And see, the whole reason they knocked down to misdemeanor is because I had a 10-year suspension, and I was coming to the ass end of it.
I see what you're saying.
So he like, man, I'm not really trying to.
You've been clean all these years. Now you don't fuck it up at the end.
Yeah, so he knocks it down to a misdemeanor. I had to complete a couple things. I finished all right, knocked the shit down to a misdemeanor. Gives me time served. for the little time I was in jail. Had to pay a fine. I paid the fine right then in court, right?
Right.
We all good. My lawyer's happy with the situation. I am too. Left court, went pick my daughter up from school, got locked up for driving.
Yeah.
I come back I bond out again.
Right.
I come back into the courtroom. The judge looks at me and goes, Mr. So-and-so, I thought we resolved this issue. The prosecutor goes, y'all did. This is a brand new one. He was arrested on the day that y'all resolved the last case.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, I went to court at 9 o'clock in the morning. I got locked up at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Damn.
Boom. World shuts down. I never go to court again. Courtroom shut down.
Yeah, you can't.
In the time frame that the courtroom shut down, in that 2 years, my 10-year suspension lapsed.
Right.
And I paid, me and my lawyer got together and got all my paperwork together, and I paid everything.
Yeah, I remember when you was doing that.
Got my license back. And a week after I got my shit back, courts opened back up, and I went to court. Went into court, he's like, so what we gonna do about this? My lawyer like, listen, my client took the due diligence, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's received his license, boom, boom, boom. The judge said, smart man, and dismissed the second felony driving.
Okay.
I said, oh, thank you, pandemic.
That's what's up.
I went to see my lawyer when he hit me about a year and 2 months into the pandemic. He had hit me like they're getting ready to start courts back up. We need to figure out what we're gonna do, because he hit me one day and asked for some money. I was like, bro, we going to court anytime soon? He was like, nah. I said, well, I'll pay you when I have a case again. I'm not just gonna pay you to be sitting there.
Right.
I don't have no court date. Whenever we start back on the case, I'll give you some more money. Because he charged me like $3,000 for the case, and I gave him like $1,500 retainer, and I had promised to pay him $500 a month
Right.
for 3 months.
To get it out the way.
Yeah, and nigga, I never gave him another $500 because we stopped going to court. When we start going back to court, I'll give you your money. But he had hit me like, man, all right, the court's about to get back open. We need to we need to get you a hardship license.
Yeah.
Nigga, we went and sat down and looked at that motherfucking shit. He said, man, your suspension is over in 2 weeks. I said, for real? He said, yeah, it's been 10 years. Wild part was I hadn't had no license for 13. Because I ain't had no L's for 3 years before they took them for 10.
Damn.
13 years, nigga. And 13 years, I got locked up 3 times. One time, which kicked off the 10-year suspension, so a decade ago.
Yeah.
Then 2 times in the last year of the 10-year suspension. I made it 9 years without getting pulled over. And in the last year, I got pulled over twice.
That's funny.
And went right to jail.
Damn.
Yeah. Speaking of another nigga in jail, segue.
Who that?
Shit is getting worse for Mystical, man. That nigga nasty, man. He got some others.
Everybody nasty today, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, you told me. They had arrested him on that next rape charge.
Yeah.
But we talked about that. But in certain places like
He's
where
in
he
New
at,
Orleans, right?
the
They got
grand
the
jury
parachute.
the grand jury has to actually elect to prosecute you on the shit.
Okay.
So they did, finally. But they also threw some more shit in the mix.
Some more shit.
Drug charges.
Oh, damn.
On top of the rape. Said grand jury indicted Mystical on multiple charges, including first-degree rape. Mystical was hit with several drug charges in the rape case. He was charged with illegal possession of Xanax, possession of heroin, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
The nigga need money, huh? Or is he doing all that shit?
I don't know. The 51-year-old rapper, damn, is he 51?
Same age as Method Man.
Yep, whose real name is Michael Tyler, was indicted on 10 charges in total. The other charges include false imprisonment, domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, simple criminal damage to property, and simple robbery. Shit.
Yeah,
Authorities
money.
Authorities accused Miskell of raping and strangling and robbing a woman at his home in Prairieville, Louisiana in July. He alleged attacked her over a financial dispute.
Okay, why are you guys fighting women?
Last month, Miskell's lawyer, Joe Perucci, suggested that this case won't even go to trial. He continued to express confidence following the incident. The incident. This is quote comment from the lawyer. This isn't even the first time the grand jury has gotten it wrong about Michael Tyler. The lawyer said. The grand jury previously indicted him on them rape charges in 2017 that he was acquitted of.
Okay.
If he didn't do no raping and shit, bro, this nigga needs to stop whatever it is he's doing.
It's always with women.
Whatever little crowd he's in, whatever.
I don't ever hear anybody punching no nigga, kicking a nigga, pushing a nigga, nothing. It's always women.
The one he went.
You would think somebody whose sister got murdered.
Yeah.
You would be
the one, and it's always over some money, and that's like the first thing you go to, because the one he went to the penitentiary for, I guess the person, it was like his hairdresser who had been stealing from him, and that's what they like. I guess that's how he.
So that's how they set her up. Tried to blackmail her. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I got another fucked up one for you since we're on the subject of music. Have you ever heard of this dude called Pat Stay?
The battle rapper. He just died.
Yeah. It's a Canadian battle rapper. Pat Stay stabbed to death.
Was he dead? Is that how he died?
Yeah.
I didn't know how he died.
Yeah, it says Canadian rapper Pat Stay died in the early morning hours Sunday after being stabbed in downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Damn.
His death is being investigated as a homicide. Police said they found a 36-year-old whose real name is Pat Wayne Stay at 12:35 a.m. He was rushed to a hospital where he died.
Yeah, dude was decent too. Decent battle rapper.
It says hip hop luminaries including Eminem and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Had something to say.
Yeah, I've watched him on a couple of them rap battles and shit.
He was pretty decent.
He's pretty decent. He did his thing.
Yeah, they gave him some props. I didn't even know he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie?
Yeah, it says he starred in the 2017 Eminem produced film called Bodied. It's about the underground hip hop scene.
Yeah, I heard about it. I never watched it. I heard about it though. I remember when he made it.
And then he was even, like they said, he was so respected by Drake that Drake skipped the 2015 Grammy Awards to watch him win a battle rap.
Nah, dude did his thing.
It says no arrests have been made. The investigation is in its preliminary stages and being led by homicide investigators.
Rest easy. Yeah, I watched a few of them. Then, I had already seen him previously, and then when he died, they started circulating a lot more of his clips on the internet.
Oh, for real?
So I even saw a lot that I hadn't seen.
See, I ain't never even heard of him.
Yeah, dude's decent. White boy, had some spits to him though. And he talked some good shit. Yeah, he was decent. Pat Stay was decent, and he been doing it for a while.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Rest in peace,
Rest
man.
in peace, man. To be stabbed up like that.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Scottie Pippen's ego.
What? What happened now? Did he release that book?
Nah, man.
What happened?
That nigga wife wife will not stop embarrassing him, man. You know she fucked Future, right?
Oh, no. I didn't know that.
So you don't know the story behind that one, right? Do you?
I don't pay attention to that shit.
All right, listen, bro.
What happened?
Future said when he was a kid, he saw Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
And he asked him for an autograph.
And he
Scottie
said no.
Pippen said basically no on like some super rude shit. Kid or a teenager, one of them things. So this nigga made it his goal when he got some money to fuck Scottie Pippen's wife.
And he did it.
And he did it. That I Just Fucked Your Bitch is some Gucci Flip Flop song you made, that's about her.
Wow.
Well,
I probably heard that before.
So
but
that's all a thing of the past.
Right.
She was just spotted out on a date with Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son.
She like him young, right?
You know Scotty and Jordan is having a little beef right now. You gonna
so she made it worse.
You gonna go fuck Mike's son? Scotty little ego got to be hurt, man.
She put some of that Pippen pussy on her.
See that Pippen pussy? a little bit of that Pippen pussy. a little bit of that Pippen pussy on her. She
tarnishing his name.
Yeah, man. She different, man. She different.
That's fucked up.
Where'd you say Buddy got stabbed to death at?
It ain't part of that.
It ain't part of that?
I thought it was. I got that nigga too. He's a fecal.
Okay, did they found the nigga?
No, I got a whole bunch of shit on this nigga. Well, a lot. I got a lot of shit.
The nigga that did it?
Who?
In Canada.
No, which one? For the rapper dude?
Yeah.
They didn't find him.
No. For the other situation that happened in
No, they ain't found him.
Okay.
No, they ain't found him.
Okay.
Nah, he's still on the loose.
Jesus Christ.
What they did find though is Bed Bath Beyond.
That's where I was going.
Infinity. For real?
That's where I was going right there. That's where I was going. Bed Bath and Beyond, man, nigga. Took a leap. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, it says Bed Bath and Beyond executive jumped to his death from high-rise apartment balcony.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
After he jumped to his death from the Jenga building.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Okay.
Amid reports of...
How ironic.
Yeah. Amid reports of the company closing 150 stores.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, I ain't have all that.
Yeah, the company's closing. I got it. According to CNN, Arnell is the chief financial officer, CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond. Police said he died after jumping from the 18th floor balcony of a high-rise apartment. While no suicide note was found, his wife reportedly witnessed the jump. His death comes as reports that the company is closing 150 stores and cut workforce costs. And that's all they really had on it.
Shit. They don't need to close no more stores. They barely around as it is anymore.
That's why he jumped. They probably only had 156 stores left.
That's when you sell and get out. You don't jump out the damn building.
Listen, man.
I
That's
understand.
one thing. That's one thing. It's always a little running joke with people a few people that I know and all that, man. But you know, black people are so used to the struggle, we can just deal with certain shit like that.
That's true.
Some of them people ain't cut for that shit, bro.
That means he wasn't practicing being poor.
That's what I'm saying. Call back.
He was not practicing being poor.
Like you see when like Wall Street and all that shit go, man, them motherfuckers be jumping out them buildings and shit.
It's crazy.
Man, niggas is so used to being fucked up even when you up, bro. Like I've lost everything before, bro.
Yeah.
I went and got a bottle and sat down and gathered my thoughts.
And thought about tomorrow.
And figure out how I'm gonna get this shit back. I've been down to nothing, nigga. I've been let out of the county, nigga, with nothing on my name, nigga. Not a cell phone, not a car, not a goddamn nigga. As long as I got air in my body, I'm gonna figure it out.
Ah, nah, I feel you.
I damn sure ain't jumping off no motherfucking building.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I think his wife pushed him.
I do too.
They said they didn't find no signs of struggle.
I'm sitting there thinking about it too.
I think she pushed him. He was probably out there sipping his coffee, thinking about what he was gonna do.
She probably weighed the options. I'm pretty sure, whatever his life insurance policy, he wouldn't get it off of suicide.
Oh, nah, you wouldn't.
But maybe she'd inherit the company, and maybe she got a plan
Have
to
some words.
sell,
Yeah.
and he didn't want to sell. See,
her and that nigga behind the shadows. You know somebody in the ear about that shit. She got to have a running mate.
The one putting
putting everything
That
in
much in
perspective.
her? Not that much in her. It's always a nigga somewhere putting this much motherfucking.
Well, we know it wasn't Scottie Pippen.
No. Scotty running around this bitch, 65 years old with cornrows. That nigga tripping.
He bought him.
Scotty tripping. Scotty running this motherfucker like boo boo the goddamn fool.
Speaking of tripping, I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Oh, what's happening?
Black woman wins casino jackpot. She files a lawsuit after the Detroit bank.
The bank said the check was fake.
Yeah. I'm tired of this shit, bro. It says a retired school teacher in Detroit has filed a federal lawsuit after bank employees refused to deposit a check with the money she won from a casino jackpot. It says Lizzie Pugh, or Pug, 71, won the jackpot, and she's 71.
Yeah.
Won the jackpot at the Soaring Heights Casino in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. When she took it to the Fifth Third Bank, the employees told her it was fraudulent and refused to give it back to her.
Check back to her, yeah.
Yeah, she says they were blatantly racist. She said, I couldn't believe they did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was devastated. I kept asking, how do you know this check is not real? And they just insisted it was fraudulent. I was just terrified. You know what I'm saying? They said the bank returned the check to her, and when she deposited it at Chase Bank, it cleared with no issues, according to the lawsuit.
Okay.
And she was filed last week. It says, to think that maybe they would have police coming and running at me. It was humiliating and stressful.
Mm-hmm.
And it says she taught in Detroit schools for 35 years. For someone just for someone to accuse you of stealing. I'm 71 years old. Why would I steal a check and try to cash it? I just didn't think anybody would do that. I mean, that does happen, but
yeah, but come on,
y'all could at least call the casino.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
The only reason I didn't have that story in my notes is because the two stories that I found didn't give me the resolution.
This one doesn't either.
Okay.
It says that she did that, but it must be ongoing right now.
Well, no, the stories that I had didn't even tell me they gave her the check back. She got it cashed at a Chase. They was filing a lawsuit. It was literally just like they didn't give it back, and it was the end. I was like, well, I don't really want to talk about that without a resolution. So I'm glad you found, because I was wondering.
Because this one left me on a cliff note, because it says on April 9th, she traveled to the casino with her church. That's when they was talking about it. And she chose to pay the taxes or whatever. And she took some cash and got the rest in the check. You know, easier to carry around. Plus, she probably stayed there and played some more.
Yeah.
And then it says 2 days later, that's when she tried to file at the Fifth Third Bank. And she wanted to open a checking account. Yeah, it says the check contained the name of the casino, the routing numbers, her driver's license. Her address, which matched her driver's license.
Yeah. Everything a check needs.
Said the motherfucker left the room and came back and said the check was fake. So she refused to leave the bank and threatened to call the police. That's how they gave her the check.
Okay. Well, there we go.
And she says all three bank employees were white.
Yeah.
And
sick of that shit, bro.
Her niece is the one who convinced her to take legal action and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick of that shit, bro. That type of blatant ass racism, bro, that shit trash.
That's very trash, man.
I'm sick of that shit. Like you said, I'm sick of that shit.
Cause I would have called the motherfucking casino if I was her. Like, hey, talk to these motherfuckers.
Yeah, tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
That I didn't fucking write no bogus ass check. I don't know, man.
It's crazy, dog. You got to deal with that.
Stupid.
I know we're not the only race that deals with it, but it's mostly being pointed at us, though.
Yeah.
Shit's
We've
crazy.
got a longer history of being oppressed in this motherfucking country, unless we talking about the Native Americans. Outside of that, it's us.
It's always us. Shit's crazy, bro.
I'll tell you who else is tripping.
Who?
Philadelphia and Chicago.
What they tripping about?
These niggas lost their mind over Labor Day weekend.
What happened?
31 people shot, 10 fatal, and 20 carjackings in Philadelphia over Labor Day weekend.
Jesus.
55 shot and 11 fatal in Chicago over Labor Day weekend.
55 shot?
55 people shot, 11 died.
Yo, I heard the 11 died.
55 people got shot over Labor Day weekend.
Damn. They was all young too. They had to be.
These motherfucking two cities is tripping. The niggas had Philadelphia had 31 people shot, 10 died, and 20 carjackings. Chicago 55, 11 dead. All over the weekend, nigga, over a 3-day weekend.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, I guess 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
It just went batshit crazy, nigga. Just
couldn't wait.
Could not wait.
They wanted to end the summer with a bang.
Could they did not wait to shoot up some shit.
But the 20 carjackings, though. Somebody got some money. Somebody got some money. If they know where the right place to take them motherfuckers, they got some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't condone carjacking, but if that's all they did and didn't shoot nobody,
they was probably involved in the shooting.
Yeah, probably. So somebody couldn't let their car go.
Yeah, they was probably involved in them shooting.
Look, you gonna take my car? You can have that motherfucker. Just let me keep my phone. That's all I need. I ain't even gonna call you right there.
Not for real.
I'll let you go ahead and go on about your business.
That's what insurance is for. Nigga.
Exactly.
That's what insurance is for.
I want to thank you for being a friend.
And matter of fact, if you take this motherfucker, don't let these police find it. You take it, you get rid of it.
Burn it up.
So I can get cashed out. Don't have the police call me 2 weeks from now. We found your car.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Fuck, you didn't.
And it didn't look like this when they took it.
Yeah.
I had this in it. I had that in it.
Yeah, all types of shit.
You know what I mean? And fuck the police on this one.
Okay, where we at?
Arrested Samaritan.
What?
Yeah, that's what I call it. Arrested Samaritan. It says, starts out saying, Good Samaritan arrested after stopping violent attack, disarming suspect.
Wow.
Yeah, U.S. veteran was arrested by officers in Baltimore from the Baltimore Police Department. Despite his saving a man's life during an attack in a local watering hole, now facing a record in prison time, the serviceman is opting to go to trial instead of accepting a plea deal.
What?
Which he should.
So they ain't dropped the charges and shit?
Mm-mm.
All right, yeah.
This happened on July 4th. Lloyd Muldrow, 57, a Marine, former Marine, excuse me. He's a Marine Corps security force for the presidential security detail.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Yes, he went to visit his friend Marshall Collins in Baltimore. However, when he arrived at the meetup destination, his friend was in a violent altercation with another man named Wesley Henderson. It says the fight was instigated by Henderson, who was upset when he saw Collins dancing with his ex-girlfriend. It's always over a bitch. Henderson, and they old too, so I kind of understand. So Henderson allegedly pushed the man.
Lady.
Yeah, and he pushed him and pulled up his pistol, shouting, "I'll kill everybody." He Hollywood Cole.
Yeah. Who else Hollywood Cole?
So Henderson had pistol whipped Collins, causing him to bleed from his forehead. And Muldrow, he seen it when he came in, and he saw the gun. He thought his friend had been shot. You know what I'm saying? So he immediately took action, disarming the man, and then he helped Mr. Collins hold. Who wrote this shit? Hold Henderson on the ground. All right. So they said in the interview, so when I got there, I saw him bleeding profusely from the head. It would look like he was suffering from a gunshot wound. He was bleeding so profusely that I had to react. I saw the guy with the gun in his hand. I punched him, knocked him down, and then I went to secure the pistol from him. All right.
Okay.
He said he was taught in the Marines hand-to-hand combat for many years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said law enforcement arrived and assessed the scene. Officers asked for Henderson's weapon, but they never found it. This is based on the testimony. Multiple witnesses said they saw the gun, and they saw the gun that he had pointed at the aggressor. I mean, and they pointed it, and he was the aggressor.
Okay.
So they arrested Henderson and charged him with aggravated assault, but they never found the gun. And then Muldrow, what did he do? Oh, he volunteered to the police that his sidearm was on his hip. Because he's a security guard, so he's got
I got my pistol.
And he came from, I guess, D.C. to that part of Maryland or whatever. And, yeah. Yeah, there was a 22 caliber Beretta.
Okay.
So
Pew, pew.
So Henderson was arrested, but one officer asked about Muldrow's firearm and if it was lawful in the state. Says after an investigation, it was discovered that the Marine had a concealed carry permit in Virginia, and he held a job providing security detail for federal facilities to require him to be armed.
Yeah.
And so the officers thanked him for his service, but the supervising officer insisted that he be arrested.
Wow.
Yeah, stating that he violated the law by being in possession of a gun within 100 feet of a public building and carrying a concealed weapon. Even though this man is a security guard and for the presidential shit.
And ex-military.
Ex-military, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, that's just some bullshit.
And so they're trying to offer him a plea that they didn't. I'm surprised. See, because usually, even when some bullshit like that happens, even if they take a motherfucker in, like the prosecutor and them will opt to dismiss that shit.
Right.
Cause
Nope, they ain't dismissing it. It says he faces up to a fine of $1,000 and imprisonment for up to 1 year if convicted of a misdemeanor. And he could also lose his concealed carry license.
But you ruin his whole career.
Yeah, and it jeopardizes his whole career and his safety training as a manager. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm going to not take the plea deal, take this shit to trial too.
Yeah. Because it sounds like all this bad shit in the world can happen to me either way, so I might
Either
as well
way.
run it all the way to the bank.
Hell yeah. And all he did was save his friend.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And they said all the other officers was
It's like, shit, hey, man, good job.
yeah, you saved a motherfucker from getting killed. Then the supervisor come, we gotta lock him up. Motherfucker, you could have ignored that. That's one you should have ignored.
Yeah, he's a hoe ass nigga. He's a hoe ass nigga. That's a promise. On that hoe ass nigga tip, we're gonna take a break.
All right.
We be back, y'all. Alright, we back. We had to take a brain break.
Yes, sir.
Take a brain break. You seem like you know something about these stabbings in Canada. What you know about them?
I was saving him for a fecal.
Oh no, my bad. You got information on the person.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll leave that for fecal land then.
All right.
Make
Shit.
this nigga fecal
And
too.
we can just start it off with the nasties of the nasties because they just get nastier as we go. For me, anyway.
Let me keep this X that out. And keep
Other
that
than melanated mag.
Okay, I got some.
I got what Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears.
That's where we going. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was gonna make them a. I was gonna make them a fecal,
I was going to.
but I just made this other one a fecal. So let's go ahead and talk about them.
I didn't want to really make them a fecal. I think it's a fecal one way, and the motherfucker was. However, it was done. So if y'all don't know or already know,
But before you start, I'm with you on not making it a fecal yet,
right?
because
We don't know the ins and outs.
we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Neither one of them has spoke.
Right. We just know allegations and
Yeah,
accusations.
yeah. You know, I don't really like them allegations.
Right.
I don't try not to speak about a lot of that shit till some finalization comes.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna voice what they did.
Bingo.
You know.
That video nasty.
It says a woman who has accused Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears of grooming her and her younger brother, are coercing them into filming sexually explicit skits when they were children, has urged the district attorney of Los Angeles to arrest and prosecute both of them. Said the women identified as Jane Doe is 22. She filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles on August 30th on behalf of her and her brother, identified as John Doe, who was born in 2007, accusing Haddish and Spears of grooming and molestation. You know what I'm saying? Once again, these are accusations. It says the lawsuit alleges that Haddish and Spears encouraged the siblings to take part in sexually explicit skits and separate incidents, which they had stole the youth of the 7-year-old child and the 14-year-old child.
Now, side note, before we go any deeper, one of the articles that I read, where they had talked to one of their lawyers, Ari's lawyer or Tiffany's lawyer.
Okay.
Because neither one of them have released an official statement.
No, they haven't.
But apparently, those people, the parents and those people, have been trying to get this going for a long time,
Oh,
and many lawyers refused to take the case because it didn't seem.
legitimate. Okay.
And now this one has, and so now we're hearing about it because
Wow.
everybody was like, she's been screaming and nobody's been listening.
Right.
Motherfuckers was looking at the evidence and didn't feel like it was.
Enough to even break through
But
anything.
now it has, and I don't know why. But that's just a side note. Because if all this shit comes out to be bogus,
Right.
then we need to know that
It's bogus.
20 other lawyers was like, nah.
Now that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because they've been trying for years.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
Was you done with that part?
Oh no, it just says that it says this past Monday, Tiffany said on an Instagram post that she regretted having agreed to act in a sketch at the center of the lawsuit. So we all know that this wasn't her idea.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
This buddy shit.
This is all Aries fuck shit.
And he's a fuck nigga.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you know my homeboy, well not my homeboy, but the nigga I watch calls him the gooey raccoon.
Yeah, he's a fuck nigga.
And he was saying it last night. He was like, I'm not defending nobody, but what I will tell Tiffany is stop fucking with fuck niggas. She said that, he said, he was like, he compared it to when he came on his show. And they was
Yeah, 'cause
like,
that's the nigga they got beat up on the show, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a long history of getting beat up by motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Aries is a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Buddy at all.
Nah, he was a little bit funny on Mad TV, but that
A
was
little
back
bit.
then. Just
Yeah.
a little bit. He was. That's why he ain't no mega comedian.
And his motherfucking stand-ups is, I've seen a couple, they trash.
They trash.
His
Even his
Yeah.
impersonations. And
They-
Jay Farrell stole that from him.
they used to be decent,
Yeah.
but he never widened his
Horizon to
it's
it.
fucking Jay-Z and DMX.
Yeah.
He
That's how it
never
was.
he
There
never
was nobody
widened.
else.
He nails them, but he never widened his shit. Jay Farrell can do every fucking body.
Everybody.
So yeah, nigga, if I need the impression, nigga, I'm gonna call Jamie Foxx to Jay Farrell.
Yeah. Now, like we said, these are all allegations. We don't know the full facts, but this is just the news of what happened. You know
And
what I'm saying?
and I seen the video just like you seen the video.
Yeah, I just seen the video a little earlier.
And the video is definitely in poor taste,
Yeah, it is.
but they wasn't like on the video molesting the little boy and no
No.
shit like that. The video is in poor taste though.
Very much so.
It's not. Who the fuck would have thought this was funny? And I'm trying to think, because the video is older.
Yeah, it's old. It's like 2014.
And see, with Tiffany, like from just listening to different things she had going on, around that time, Tiffany was homeless than a motherfucker.
Yeah, she was trying to do something.
She was trying to,
get out there,
yeah.
and she figured, you know, this man came to me. He figured he sees something in me. Why not take this opportunity?
Now she's attached to this
Yeah.
bullshit. All because this nigga want to call Lizzo the shit emoji. Because this shit wouldn't have came out if he hadn't got talking
He
that
had
shit
to
about
get
Lizzo.
talking about, yeah. And they coming after Tiffany because she's the one with the monies.
Yeah.
You
Because
know
they're not going to get no
Aries
money
ain't got
from
shit.
Aries.
He ain't got shit.
Broke, fat
That's
bitch.
why he go around starting shit so he can sue niggas.
Yeah.
So he can get money and shit. We're gonna find out that he gonna end up with some meth and cocaine and shit found on him one day and shit.
But I like what Tiffany said, because even her part in the skit is minimal.
Very minimal. She
Is
nothing
her
to do
like
with
coming in and just, hey, can you watch?
And what's funny is the kids that they had is one of her friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying you can tell this nigga was trying to get, because you know they posted this shit to the what was that fucking
What, Funny or Die?
Funny or Die?
Yeah, that's what it just said right here. It says a spokesperson from Funny or Die said,
We didn't know it was
"We
up.
found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content."
Yeah, then we
So
took
they-
it down.
Yeah, they took it down. This shit's crazy.
It was posted as user content.
Yep.
So it wasn't even like Aries had nothing going on with Funny or Die. He just posted it to Funny or Die as like a house. The same way we're gonna post this fucking pod to YouTube.
Exactly.
And if it slips through the cracks and the motherfucker go, hey man, look at this.
Exactly.
They'll come back through and flag it and take it down.
They found that shit immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Aries put some shit up. Oh, what's
What
this?
the fuck is this?
Nigga looking like Bill Cosby and shit.
Yeah, running around trying to. Man, I don't fuck with Buddy, and his sense of
I don't
humor is
fuck with him.
trash, as you can tell by that skit.
Yeah, his attitude's trash too.
Like I said, I don't see Tiffany doing no shit like that. But who the fuck knows what that nigga done did? But like you said, I feel like they attaching Tiffany name to it because she don't want the money.
Yeah, she the one for
If they gonna sue some folks,
they gonna sue her.
they gotta go to the motherfucker that got the bag.
Yes, sir.
Because suing that nigga ain't gonna get you nothing but a dirty New York Yankees hat and a rusty chain. That nasty ass chain them Dirty Tims he been wearing for the last 20 years. Fat bitch. I don't like the dirty eyed bastard. I don't even like Lizzo like that, but I ain't like his little comments he
his
made about
comment was
Lizzo.
horrible.
Yeah.
He should have left that woman alone or said that shit in private.
How you gonna sit there talking and call that woman that sitting there looking the way he looking?
Gooey raccoon.
He literally looked like the shit emoji when he called that girl the shit emoji.
He was mad because somebody called him that.
He's a dusty, dirty bastard. I don't fuck with him. Take it off of fuck nigga shit for 2 seconds, man. For all you shoe lovers out there, I got a nice little shoe collection in the room, even though I don't wear them. 60 to 85% of them may never touch the ground, but they're not Jordans and shit, man. I refuse to do that shit. I like New Balances and Pumas and Sauconys and
Yeah, I like shit like that.
yeah, man. I like shit niggas don't like, man. I don't want to look like
I really don't like these new shoes that they putting out.
No, they look fucking weird.
They look weird. They fit weird. You can't be comfortable in these motherfuckers. I'd rather rock a pair of DCs. I feel comfortable. My feet ain't hurting. And shit, I ain't no hooper. So the fuck I need some basketball shoes for? Shit.
I got like I said, I be having Sauconys and Pumas and Sauconys, Pumas. I don't really fuck with Adidas that heavy. New Balance, a lot of New Balance, man. I like New Balance. Not the dad shoes, but the N95s. You know, there's like 3 different types of New Balances that are cool, and then there's dad shoes.
You know you want the ones with the Velcro.
I do not.
Go
not.
get your pair for your
But
birthday.
no, you will not. but now they and the reason this caught my eye is because I got shoe I don't keep them in shoe boxes. I got shoe.
The little shelf thingies?
Not even shelf things. I got like storage container cases.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, with like to open the door and
yeah.
All right, well LG, because I don't know if you know like about motherfuckers that like real shoe collector niggas that like barely wear them and shit like that. You know, like the soles will dry out and rubber gets all fucked up and shit can fall apart
From you not even wearing them. Yeah.
Yeah. So LG has made new shoe boxes to pamper your sneakers. The boxes keep your shoes safe from moisture and have filters to protect them from UV lights.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to keep the box too, though?
No. They like they go into
okay.
the yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And that's like they look like the shoe boxes the shit that I keep my shoes in.
Okay.
But they not. But LG University found that these sneakerheads would benefit greatly from the solution that not only made their cherished shoes stand out more, but also provided them with optical care. LG's Styler shoe case with transparent panels is a space-friendly solution for shoe storage and showcasing shoes, in addition to creating the ideal environment for storing shoes by protecting them against humidity and fabric dissolving UV light. Fabric discoloring UV light.
Okay. I can see that. That's pretty damn cool.
So they made some fancy shit for you shoe loving ass niggas. Like I said, I got quite a few pairs back there that I never wear, but I wear them from time to time when it's time to go out. But
that's what's up.
But yeah, man, for you niggas because I got a lot of niggas that collect. Like shoes, like Jordan after Jordan after Jordan after Jordan.
And they go to the raffles and put in their bids and shoes be ready for them. They ain't even got to go in and look at them and try them on. I'm here for this.
Yeah.
And that's it. I done did that before. for somebody, but not me personally. I don't. I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Just not my bag.
No, it's not my bag.
Just not.
And like I said, and I always hated looking like the next nigga. So
Yeah, that too.
I remember, like when we was growing up, because you remember when we was growing up, retros wasn't a thing yet.
Nah, we had
So-
all the originals.
The newer Jordan was coveted.
Yep.
So you remember, like niggas would come to school late because they went and stood in that
Or
line.
left early.
And the next day, everybody would be in the school looking the exact same.
Yep.
Everybody would have them same goddamn shoes on.
Or you had a nigga that went probably maybe a week early to Jewtown or whatever,
Yep.
or to Chicago, and they go up there and get the ones that came out a week early.
See, now me, back then, I wore Jordans. 'Cause I don't wear them now. I wore Jordans, but it was because our friend of the show, Chuck, he was the manager of Foot Action.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. And you know, I wear now as an adult, I wear a 14, but back then I wore 13.
Okay.
And back then, when the shoes came to the store, there was only 2 pairs of 13s in the whole goddamn delivery. Chuck wore a 13, I wore a 13.
Yeah.
Chuck would buy both pairs with his manager discount.
Yeah.
And when he got off work, he'd bring them to me. I'd cash them out. So every Jordan that came out, I had them.
Right.
But I would never wear them
Out and about.
when niggas wore them. I would wear like 2 releases prior. So like niggas, I'd bust some shot. Niggas be like, damn, how they still clean like that, nigga? Because I ain't wore them. So 2 months later, when everybody else's shit was all beat up and fucked up and looking stupid, I come in that motherfucker. I come into school with the fresh joints. I never forget. Funny story. I never forget, man. I know Chuck might watch the podcast. He'll remember. Chuck had, every time they came out, the Jordans came out, Chuck bought them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because he worked at Foot Action, you know, they would release like a Jordan T-shirt
Oh, yeah.
or shorts or something that went with the shoes.
I got you.
So Chuck would always buy the shoe and at least the T-shirt.
Right.
And you put the T-shirt in the box, close it, stack it up in his room. Nigga had a stack of Jordan boxes, 5 rows
Damn.
up to the ceiling in his room.
Damn.
One day this nigga goes to pull out some, I never forget it. He had bought an outfit at Man Alive
Yeah.
that he knew went with a pair of Jordans that he
Yeah, already bought.
had already bought. So this nigga buys the outfit, we go to his house, we getting ready to go out. This nigga digs through the shoe boxes, finds this pair of unworn Jordans, air quotes audio listeners, unworn Jordans, to find them motherfuckers leaning over like the Eiffel Tower.
What?
So he gets to open up all the boxes. And if it's 40 pairs of Jordans there, 31 of them motherfuckers is leaning to the heavens. Big John been going down there getting in them shoes, wearing the fuck out of them and putting them back in the box. His big ass couldn't get in them T-shirts, so he was covering them back up with the T-shirts. So every time Chuck would open a box, the T-shirt there, nigga,
Yeah.
whatever. Man, this nigga got to opening them boxes and pulling them shit open the boxes. What the fuck? Nigga, I'm talking about no bullshit, nigga. I'm not exaggerating. At least 30 pairs of Jordans, nigga, like ruined.
Damn.
Because at the time, Chuck is 3 years older than me.
Yeah, you're a year older than me.
Yeah, because Chuck just gave him a watch on his 40th.
Right.
So Chuck just turned 40. So at the time, I'm 16. So Chuck is like 19. John 2 years younger than me. So John's 14. John's a 14-year-old teenager who's the size of an adult. John is just out doing teenager shit.
And brand new Jordans, unworn. Wow.
Nigga, Chuck tried to kill that nigga.
I understand. That's a lot of monies right there. Boy.
He tried to kill that nigga. Then one day after that, the nigga grandma had gave John money to pay for driver's ed.
Yeah.
This nigga John stole a pair of the Jordans, had a pocket full of driver's ed money, stole Chuck's car, that old school he had, that Malibu he
Yeah.
had, stole that motherfucker out hot dogging in the neighborhood, stunting for some bitches, lost control of that motherfucker because it was fast, and wrecked it. This nigga wrecked that motherfucking nigga car with a pair of his Jordans on.
And driver's ed money.
Driver's ed. Man, I ain't never, man, Chuck put that nigga in a headlock so serious, that nigga down there killed that boy out there in that
Oh,
yard.
man.
Yeah.
That's understood.
Yeah. Just a little walk down memory lane. My bad. My bad. We talking about people tripping. This nigga Bow Wow tripping.
I figured you would have that. That's
Did
why I
you?
left it alone. Yeah, go ahead.
This nigga Bow Wow tripping, man. This nigga trying to get to it, man. This nigga trying to
Hey, at least he ain't beating up bitches.
which part? What was you talking about? The meet and greets or what else?
Yeah,
he did?
that. Now, I don't know about what else. I'm talking about the
Okay.
meet and greet
Yeah, this
shit.
nigga trying to charge $1,000 for meet and greets.
Yeah. And they got a higher tier, too, talking about you can come, only 10 people, though. So you pay this money, but only 10 people, motherfuckers, can come and do this tour with him. But you get to do everything else.
And he stole the shit from Chris Brown. First of all,
I didn't know that.
Chris Brown he been running around on tour with these concerts, and Chris Brown been he got $1,000 like meet and greet,
Yeah.
and they've been fucking with him, laughing because they say he in the
These stages of addiction.
well no he in the meet and greet taking baby shower photos, cause like it's $1,000 meet and greet, nigga. So
Right.
this nigga's taking pictures. Like if the bitch want to bend over, he behind her. If he bitch want to sit on his shoulders, it's $1,000 fucking meet and
You
greet.
can give them what they want.
So this is fans, and if you know anything about, I don't know if you're a Chris Brown fan. I'm a Chris Brown fan,
All right.
but one thing about the Team Breezy motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro, they never left that nigga side. Like through all the
Rihanna shit.
all of that shit, any type of allegations that they ever had, anytime any like award show had a viewers choice award where it was like motherfuckers was responsible for the voting.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't have, bro, Chris Brown always won it. Like they might have snubbed this nigga on every other goddamn
Except for that shit.
nigga Team Breezy. They bad as them goddamn the Beyonce hives and
the Beehive
and Nicki the Barbies.
Okay.
Nigga, they bad as them. Nigga, Team Breezy ain't playing no motherfucking games. So Team Breezy for Chris Brown charging for $1,000 meet and greet.
Yeah.
Man, it's fucking Chris Brown. Bow Wow.
Hey, he gonna sit on bitches.
Bow
laps.
Weezy.
He gonna let him pick him up, hold him. You know, he can pose on the side and shit. He gonna be in a little papoose on their back like this.
a ventriloquist dog.
Yeah. Sit on their knee like it's Christmas and they Santa Claus.
And that nigga need to get himself together, man. Because I don't know if you've seen him lately, man. Ain't nothing on that nigga getting bigger but his head.
And his cheeks from drinking all the alcohol.
Yeah. That nigga head this motherfucking big, man.
Looking like his daddy.
Yeah. Bro, he Bow Wow tripping. And the internet let that nigga have it.
Well, what they saying about him?
Nigga. They was like, nigga, motherfuckers is making like, you know how like motherfuckers ask, you know how motherfuckers be asking the question about Jay-Z, would you take $100,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z? Like, to, you know, to pick his brain and shit like that.
Right.
And say it was like some. Nigga, I'd take $50 in food stamps over a dinner with Bow Wow. Like they... But the real life shit about it is, Buddy got some business acumen. The nigga just a clown.
Yeah, he's starting to be.
He's a clown.
It was really shown on that, not Born This Way. What the fuck is it called? Growing Up Hip Hop.
But the funny part about that is, that's his show. He's the executive producer of that show. He gets most of the financial gains from that show. So
get
his
that.
business mind is right.
Right.
He's just a fucking clown.
Yeah. He acted that way on his own show.
He's a clown and Game's a clown. I'm so sick of fucking Game.
Oh, God. They going back to 50 Cent again.
So sick of fucking Game. Game's a fucking clown.
That nigga was on a dating show.
If this nigga Game don't stop, goddamn, don't get out of his fucking feelings about that halftime show shit.
Why was he supposed to be there?
No.
Then
And
what's wrong with it?
he keeps saying he should have been there, and Dre left him out, and da da da. It's L.A. and I'm da da da. Compton,
was there.
this da 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 da.
Kendrick was there for Compton.
Hey, when this nigga
Snoop.
listen, when a nigga got to talking about that 50 Cent shit, 50 Cent a whole ass nigga, da 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 da.
Yeah.
That nigga 50 posted a picture of him receiving they just got an Emmy for the halftime show, and they say, "Hey, game, got my Emmy for the halftime show. You wasn't that, buddy."
See, 50 know how to take it and
50
roll
King
with it.
Petty.
Yeah.
Game's so fucking weird and soft to me, man. I don't even know if nigga's soft. He just weird.
So who was the 10-minute song about?
Eminem.
Oh, shit.
This nigga just decided to diss Eminem.
So he just fuck all of them, huh? 'Cause they all in the same damn boat.
Yeah, nigga just decided to diss Eminem.
Well, hey, you was
10
there.
minutes.
You was there, bro. You had the chance and you fucked it up.
Well, he's still here to make plenty of money.
I'm talking about with the G Unit and all
Yeah.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he
I
made
don't-
plenty of money, but he didn't make enough. What am I trying to say here? He didn't have enough to get on into the
The halftime show?
halftime show.
Nigga tripping.
Hey, maybe he need to buy out this year's halftime show and do his own thing.
Maybe that nigga need to shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of him and his bullshit. And I used to like the game. That's the gift and the curse of this social media shit.
It is.
You get to see, but you know,
Well, we
I've
all
been
just
listening
want to
to-
see.
I've been listening to rappers say that shit all the time. Like niggas get famous and then meet niggas that they thought was like
Real cool.
solid, and then these niggas end up being
Something other than what they are. Well, what you
fucking-
thought
or
they
what
were.
you thought they was. It's like sometimes it's not a good idea to meet the motherfuckers that you like that because they'll let you down.
Hell yeah.
It's
All
the same
time.
reason I don't watch like a lot of older movies and shit or listen to a lot of older rap because the few times like not your classics like your Spice One and Sibo and shit
Yeah.
like that, but you know like sometimes something might have been your shit when you was 13 and you ain't heard it in who knows how long because you don't have the album no more. But now since we can stream everything, you'll think about it and pull that shit up. And that shit'll be dumpster juice.
Like a lot of Cain and Abel shit.
Ah, nigga, stop reading my mind. Listen, bro.
We gangsta fight.
On my spirit, nigga. I was just thinking Cain and Abel. Because, nigga, that Am I My Brother's Keeper album, with them niggas both sitting on that motherfucker with them lime green shirts on, nigga, that album used to be my shit. I pulled that motherfucker up, bro, and ran through that bitch and couldn't find a song I remotely like. Gangstified. That was it.
That's on the first album.
That's on Seven Sins.
7 Sins. Only one I like was Green's collard. What is it?
Green,
collard.
Colombian cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah,
But
that was
nigga-
it. That was the only one.
Bro, these niggas had 2 albums with 2 songs.
I tell you who else was. Oh my god, I can't believe I was even caught up in that shit. Mr. Servon.
Nigga, alphabet.
Everything.
Man. The A to the K to the way to the way to the A to the A B C D E F G H I J K. Serve on.
Oh my god. Only song he had was Head and Shoulders. And that really wasn't because of him.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Once you work that body right across the floor. Cause gangsters don't dance when we move. Want the whole brother dance when you Yeah, that was the shit.
Because of the beat.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
them
dun.
niggas was trash. Steady Mobbing was trash.
Yeah,
Gambino family was trash.
yeah.
A lot of them niggas was trash, bro.
Mercedes.
Shades ended up being trash.
Yeah,
She
we
was good on hooks and
waited,
shit.
waited so long for that album
Yeah,
to
that
come
fucking
out.
album cover was so serious.
Yes, it was. And then she comes out and it was trash. Only
Moby
song-
Dick was my nigga.
Moby Dick was cool, but his album was trash.
I fucked with Moby Dick's album.
I didn't. That's the only No Limit album I didn't buy.
I fucked with Moby Dick's
That
album.
and was it Ghetto Commission?
Ghetto Commission. That's what I was thinking of. Trash. Dumpster juice. Little Soldiers was better than Ghetto Commission.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, nigga, I had that shit.
Where the real niggas at? Over there. Watch it. Watch it.
Nah, no bullshit. Them niggas was trash, man.
Oh man, Silk. The
Silk.
biggest trash of trash.
Silk was, hey man.
See, Murder was harder than Silk, but nobody
Facts.
ever gave him that credit.
No, in fact, See Murder was hard.
See, Murder was hard than the motherfucker.
Hey man, do you know who? Do you know what's that boy name, man?
Who?
Was
he on No Limit?
He's a comedian. Do you watch 85 South Show?
Every now and again.
He's a comedian on the 85 South Show, man.
Light skinned nigga?
No, dark skinned nigga, man. Can't remember his nigga name, man. He's fucking hilarious. He Nav Green. Nav Green was on some podcast, and the nigga just came out of nowhere and was like, Silk made music you should skip. All Silk's verses was skippable. The nigga said, when Silk get to rapping, that's when you get to talking to your homeboy about the shit you forgot to tell him earlier that day. It's just somebody else.
That's true. That's true. Everybody waited for that album to come out too. That Charge It to the Game, because he came out with the Shocker first.
But the bad part was the Shocker was trash. But he had this song. Listen, he had this song on that motherfucking album called Only If My Nine Could Talk.
Nigga, that's my favorite song on there.
That's what I'm saying.
That motherfucking beat was cold.
Motherfucker hit so hard. Do 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 do.
There'll be no witnesses to this homicide.
Witnesses to this homicide. Yeah, but nigga, and Charge to the Game was hard. Actually,
some songs.
The
Papa always told me
the
with
album was
MJG.
hard. His verses weren't, but there was so many features.
Yeah. Shit. That's what I said. 8 Ball MJG, the one with 8 Ball MJG,
Yeah.
Papa always told me. Shit. I can't. Oh, it ain't my fault, of course.
Damn.
But yeah,
I can't find that little clip.
the little clip of him saying it.
Yeah, cause that shit was hilarious. Cause it's a quick little clip, but they want to play me the whole hour and a half interview, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, but it's a quick little clip. Nigga said, "Man, Silk Shock can make music. You supposed to skip."
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed, nigga. In motherfucking deed, man. Yeah, but all in all, man. No Limit had a lot of motherfucking misses now that I look back. But they had a lot of goddamn, because Fiend was serious.
Fiend was serious.
See, Murder was serious. Mac was a fucking master. Mac's new album drops Friday.
Okay.
Since he been home.
I'm gonna have to check it
And
out.
I want to check it out to see if he still got it, because Mac was one of my fucking favorites.
He was. When I picked his album, I was kind of scared to get it.
Nah,
He didn't. But when he first came out, you didn't. When you looked at the album cover, you like,
He didn't look like nothing. This little ass looking peasy ass nigga. But the only reason I was geeked about it is because he had a song on because Master P do the West Coast Bad Boys and the Down South Hustlers.
Down South Hustlers.
He had a song on the Down South Hustlers, or either had a song on the Down South Hustlers or on the I'm Bout It soundtrack. One or the other.
It was either that or I Got the Hookup.
One of those.
Okay.
It was one of the soundtracks on the Down South, because I like Soulja Slim a lot.
Oh yeah.
And where the first time I heard Soulja Slim was on Down South Hustlers, and he was going by Magnolia Slim.
Magnolia Slim.
So then,
You Want It, I Got It.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit.
You want it,
That shit slaps too.
Get it on your pocket. Won't stop it, 'cause I'm a rocket. That's my shit. that first motherfucking I think that's his only, or maybe he did two.
What?
Albums on No Limit. He did Give It to Him
Raw.
And then there was one after that.
I don't think that's with No Limit though.
That one after that's so hard.
Yeah. Because that's the one he had Juvie on there too.
Yeah.
That's the second one. That's the one with damn, I can't even think of the song he had.
And I love Soulja Slim.
And it was a nice song too. It was a club banger.
Yeah.
I can't even think of the fuck it was, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Soldier Slim was the nigga when he
Yeah.
came on there. Now that nigga they brought with him was horrible. The Hounds of Gerttown.
Oh man, yeah. Niggas just be.
That nigga sounded horrible. I was like, who
Soldier
is
Slim
this?
was solid. Mac was the truth. Soldier Slim was the truth. That's my nigga. Soldier Slim was the truth. Mac was the truth. Fiend is one of my favorite rappers ever.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucking There's One in Every Family. It nigga goes down. It's one of my favorite albums of all fucking time. Nigga.
What you mean you ain't heard about the soldiers got the dirty style slanging with the dirty style?
What you
Nigga word about? That's my shit.
Yeah, facts.
And Soldier Slim was on that.
Yeah, yeah. See Murder.
I tell you what song
Hard.
got me on See Murder when I bought that. Was it Life or
or
Death? A Kick Though.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's my
nigga.
favorite. It's one of my favorite songs ever.
A Kick Though. I couldn't stop playing that, and then the one toward the end. Not Life and Death from my town. Survival of the Fittest.
Survival of the Fittest. Yeah, hey.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
Every morning I get up, Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah. Who else is hard on, actually hard on No Limit? Snoop did his thing when he
Snoop
was there.
did, yeah.
Mia X is a motherfucking monster.
Yeah,
Like, I love Mia X.
And she even had some dope ass albums. I didn't buy
Listen,
her first album, but
bro,
I bought her second album.
Unladylike,
Yeah.
nigga, I bought
It was
all
cold.
of Mia X's albums. Mia X is on some real shit.
She's a lyricist, bro.
Bro, on some real shit. If you look into the No Limit shit, Mia X is responsible for bringing all them niggas to P.
Oh, yeah.
She's responsible for bringing Fiend to P,
Fiend.
Soldier Slim, Mystical. It's and a bunch of other niggas that actually was pivotal, and she was responsible for bringing Beats by the Pound to them niggas because P and them was still up in California. They was in
Yeah,
Richmond.
he had a record store.
Yeah, they was in
Yeah.
Richmond. Mia X was in New Orleans.
Already, yeah.
And she was
Scouting motherfuckers.
yeah, bro. She was
That's why they was calling her Mama Mia.
She's a super A&R, bro.
Yeah.
If you dig into the shit, bro, and every once in a blue moon, she just randomly raps a verse, nigga. She did a verse for Gucci for like 2 years ago. Still going crazy, nigga.
She's dope, man.
I love Mia X, and I have voiced on this podcast a million times I don't fuck with female rappers.
I fuck with Mia X.
I bought them Mia X albums. They're the only female rapper albums I've ever purchased.
I understand
Her
that.
and Gangsta Boo and LeChat.
Ah, yeah. I fell in love with Gangsta, but when I first seen her, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
who's this chocolate
Yeah, her
motherfucker?
big head ass.
Boy.
Who else was hard on No Limit?
Well, he really wasn't No Limit, but it's Magic.
Magic. And Magic was No Limit.
He was
Magic's first album
Yeah.
was No Limit. And then they decided to start True Records, and C Murder decided to start True Records. And then he took Magic to be the first artist
On True.
on True Records. Rest in peace, Magic.
Yeah.
Magic died in a car accident. Magic was hard.
Magic was hard, man. I remember when I first heard him, I was like, ooh,
And I can't find that fucking album on any DSPs. And nothing. It's called Sky's the Limit.
Well, I got that album.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like a physical copy?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I got that album.
Damn.
Yeah. I used to go damn near every week and get a No Limit.
Listen, bro. When I say, and I want to fight Greenfield because this is Greenfield's fault. It was DJ Suave, One Hood ENT. I love you, nigga. But it was his fault that my collection was out the house.
Okay.
And then it was my fault that it got took. I had every single No Limit CD ever printed, all the way back to
99 Ways to Die.
past that. Mama's Bad Boy,
Oh,
the
shit.
first true nigga, the shit that you can't find nowhere
Nah, you ain't
else.
gonna be able to find that shit nowhere.
Bro, when I used to run back and forth to California,
Right.
I would go to the record stores in California and I would find these fucking No Limit albums, nigga. And the Skullduggeries, nigga, these niggas that motherfuckers
Nobody
didn't
ever heard
realize
about.
was on No Limit. I had I had everything from the second No Limit started to a little bit after that new No Limit shit. Like after the last Mr. Don and Last
Okay.
Don and all.
Oh, the
When he went
last
to
Don.
new No Limit shit, I had everything that came out in between.
That's when they
Nigga,
start fucking with priority for
yeah,
distribution and shit.
listen, even nigga, everything you could ever motherfucking think of, the No Limit came out. I had it.
Mm.
DJ Suave wanted to do a No Limit mix, so he asked me to drop off my collection so he could have access to everything they've ever done.
Right.
And I did that. And then I went and I picked it up and I put it in the back of my Avalanche. And I caught a case in Greenfield. And
Oh.
they took my Avalanche. And they took my goddamn CDs with it.
Damn.
When I say nigga, I told you my daddy used to pick me up. This was back when CDs came out on
But they all came on Tuesday, but you get them the
Tuesdays.
Friday before.
Rockin' Billy's would put them out on the shelf on Fridays.
Yeah.
My daddy would pick me up every Friday. We'd shoot the Rockin' Billy's. I buy whatever new No Limit CD was on the thing,
Right.
and then I buy something
Something
from
else.
out.
That's how it was.
Yeah,
If I didn't go to Best Buy because they had the best deals, if it was something old you was looking for, because then you try to go to Karma or
Best Buy had shit for $2.99 and some old shit.
you know what I'm saying, where Karma had it for $17.99.
Yeah,
But that's how I used to find other people. Like I found Pastor Troy like that.
yep.
I Declare War, his first album. You know what I mean? I found a couple cats called Brick City Organization from Cincinnati, and then
Oh shit, my bad.
oh, okay,
It's on DSPs.
okay.
Yeah. All right. My bad, Joe.
But yeah, we used to go all the time, every Friday, man, because like I wasn't in the shoes and I wasn't in the clothes and shit. I wore uniforms to Catholic school,
Yeah,
so
music.
music was my thing every weekend. You know what I mean? Let me get something new. But that's how I started branching off into other shit like 3 6 Mafia. I was the first motherfucker in my group to even start listening to
I
them.
had 3 6 Mafia shit all the way back when they was like still on the satanic shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen.
That's when they was mad at Bone.
Yeah. Nigga, my favorite song of all times. And if you turn this motherfucking song on right now, I beat this table up. It's called Lock 'Em in the Trunk.
Lock them in the trunk. Lock
It
them in
was
the
on
trunk.
the Hypnotized Camp Posse album.
Yeah.
Nigga, and it's not
The one with ass and titties or the one before that?
it's the one with ass and titties.
Okay.
Ass and titties.
Yeah.
Ass and titties.
But they got my other song on
Ass
there
and
too.
titties and big booty bitches.
Yeah.
All
That's the one with Smoking on the Dro.
Yeah, nigga, there's a song on that motherfucker called "Lock 'Em in the Trunk"
Yeah.
with everybody signed to Hypnotize Minds at
I know what
that
you're talking
time.
about. I got that album.
Lock 'em in the trunk, lock 'em in the trunk, lock 'em in the
I already know what you're talking about. That motherfucker
song-
slam, bro.
There's 2 songs.
And Sleep.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I love to sleep.
listen, bro. There's 2 songs that, as a grown ass, responsible adult male, will turn me back to a violent 15-year-old.
Just lock him in the trunk.
Lock 'Em in the Trunk.
What's the other one? Is it
The
Bone?
City by Pastor Troy.
Okay. That was on the Vice Versa album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the city, it's the city, it's the city. Ah! That. Nigga, Lock 'Em in the Trunk. That song. Nigga, I'll turn to a violent 15-year-old in 2 seconds. I'll smack a pastor listening to that shit.
See, I turn a little bit maniac when I hear Vice Versa.
And Vice Versa always does it for me.
I don't know what somebody made me notice this back in the
God
day.
created heaven and hell. Da, 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 da.
It wasn't even that. I was already on the verses, but she was like, "Do you hear his feeling?" I was like, "What you mean?"
Yeah.
She
nigga,
was like, "Every time he says yeah, he gets
it's
louder
like,
and louder."
Yeah. Nigga, it's,
She said every time he
Listen,
said yeah, it
I
just
be in the
gradually gets
car.
louder. I was like, "Damn, it do."
that's one of the reasons why I fucked with Pastor Troy so hard at that time, because I am a big fan of anything that evokes emotion.
Yeah, and he did it.
Oh, nigga. And you could feel it in what the fuck he was. Nigga, you could feel that shit, nigga.
Hell yeah. I love Pastor
Vice
Troy,
versa.
man.
What's the little, on that album, that little freestyle he did with the no beat? What if God created drugs and other thugs and other past
yeah.
and never thought the past and never thought that nigga.
He was cold, man.
Yeah. PT Cruising, nigga.
He was cold.
Pastor Troy, man. PT Cruising.
To that time when No Limit came in.
C Murder. That was C Murder. Because he was beefing with P. C Murder rolled down on that nigga.
He made it so blatant too. He even did the whole to make him say beginning. They saying, I don't talk to no motherfucking P.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Nah, that shit.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I was listening to it because that my favorite Pastor Troy album is Face Off. That's
Okay.
the one with Vice Versa on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my shit. There's some other songs and shit I like.
There's some
from the
other
nigga.
songs on there, but yeah, that's the one.
'Cause-
And Help Me Rhonda.
Hell, I'm the realest. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, that's because I was like super early on the Atlanta shit, man. Like before anybody else, and it was an accident. You ever heard of Ghetto Mafia?
Fuck yeah.
Nigga,
All the good time.
Yeah. Bro, I had bought a Ghetto Mafia album, my nigga, when I was like 11 years old. Like on some humbug shit.
Yeah.
Cause Pops used to take me to.
So you got the album with Pussy Ass Nigga.
Yep. What would happen was, and this is how it always worked. Pops would take me to Rockin' Billy's on Friday, right? And I'd buy whatever new New Orleans album came out, and then I'd buy a random album out there in the thing,
The
search
mix,
some
yeah.
shit. But then, I'm a military baby. So Pops, we would go to the PX. And when you went to the PX, there was a small record store
Yeah.
in front of the PX. Like, the PX had 3 doors. One to go in, one to come out, and then there was a door to the right. And it was this record store. And it was like real small. And it was like CDs and cassettes, and there was predominantly singles.
Oh shit.
And singles was like $3 back then.
Yeah.
So Pops would let me get 3 or 4 singles. And I would just grab singles
Not knowing who they was.
of
just listen to
motherfuckers
them.
that I liked, that their cover art looked good.
Right.
And then I listened to them, and then if the shit sounded good, when we went to Rockin' Billy's
You
next
looking for the
Friday,
album.
I'd look for that album.
Yeah.
And I can't remember I remember the Ghetto Mafia song, Ooh, Ah, something.
Ghetto Mafia.
Get that.
Coming in.
Bingo.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the song.
That
but
was
yeah.
the single.
Yeah.
So then when I went to Rockin' Billy's next week, I'm like, I got to find this Ghetto Mafia shit.
Then you got them.
Yeah.
That's how I came across Dirty.
Yep. Dirty was hard too.
Heck, they was hard. They was hard than a motherfucker. And nobody really know about Dirty like that.
Nah, Dirty was hard.
But that's what I like doing, man. Like I said, I would find the underground people and get they shit, and then once it started to blow up, I'm
Leave
like,
them alone.
I'll leave them alone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
go. Spread your wings.
Yeah, y'all don't need me no more.
Yeah.
I helped you get this far.
I've supported.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I was
yeah.
like that with a lot of motherfuckers, man. Cause I be fucking with niggas like super early. Cause yeah, I like what I like.
Exactly.
So sooner or later it's gonna catch.
Yep. That's how Juvenile caught on.
Yeah.
My homeboy bought the album because we was talking about Juvenile.
Facts, nigga. We was talking about all them niggas. Fake ass No Limit.
It's covers.
Bogus ass shit. The stupid ass video.
It was like,
And then I'll tell you what changed it for me.
which one?
BG.
Okay.
I love BG, bro. BG is my, I won't say he's my favorite rapper.
But he's up there.
He's one of my favorites.
Understood.
He's one of my favorites, nigga. BG, that motherfucking Chopper City, BG True Story. But that motherfucking Chopper City in the Ghetto,
Yeah.
nigga, I listened to that. That's the album Bling Bling was on. The one that made all the niggas famous. It was on a BG album.
That was on BG album.
It was on Chopper City in the Ghetto.
Yeah.
Nigga, but that motherfucking Chopper City in the Ghetto album is so goddamn hard.
See, I never got into BG.
Bro, BG. And then I found out the nigga's like related to me.
Oh, okay.
Like first, second cousin type shit.
That's what's up.
Like, yeah. but besides all that, man, BG, that nigga goes.
Yeah. See, my favorite, of course, was Juvenile. I like Juvenile.
That 400 degrees. My bad.
That's the most
That
hardest
400
album.
degrees is one of my that 400
hardest
degrees and that G code.
Yeah.
But the 400 degrees is, nigga, I put that shit on right now, nigga, and ride like
Just
it
how
didn't
you
come
can
out
do.
25 years ago.
That's how you can do. Now, it depends on what album you got. You either got Follow Me Now or Soldier Rag on that bitch.
Yeah, that's my shit. Follow me now and walk on. Saluted thee and carry. Because there was a Soldier Rag album before that.
Yeah, it was.
And that was hard too.
But nobody could pick up on that with being up here because only thing, you found them only in the store. We didn't
Yeah.
have all that access to the internet. We did, but we wasn't going on there like that.
Like I said, bro, a lot of shit was a lot easier for us over here to digest. Me and my niggas in my neighborhood,
Right.
Because I stayed going to California.
Right.
I went to California 5 times a year back then, and that shit was all there.
I see what you're saying.
It was this fucking. I've tried to recall this name of this fucking record store like 2 other times on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
I can't not fucking remember it. It was like Zeus or Hercules or it was
Oh,
one of them.
okay.
It was one of them fucking deities.
Okay.
It was named after one of them the fucking gods.
I got you.
And the record store was huge, nigga. And I went out there, and when I say they had everything, I had E40 albums before
They came out here.
anything we ever heard from E40. Like they just had it out there,
Because it's more accessible.
and it's fucking bro. What's the biggest record store you can think of? Like a Sam Goody?
Yeah.
Imagine like 2 Sam Goodies, but just full of
Everything.
every fucking
So they probably got cassettes.
vinyl.
Yeah.
Nigga, they had a section of 8 tracks.
Oh, damn. I wasn't even going to say that.
Yeah, it was in San Leandro, California.
Okay.
Which is, I'm from East Oakland. San Leandro is like 15, 20 minutes outside of East Oakland.
Okay.
And it's this fucking record store. I don't know if they're still there. This is the early 2000s.
Right.
2004, 2000, 2001, 2002, and in that time frame. Man, this motherfucking record store, bro, it just would never cease to amaze me. I just go, shit would be alphabetical order.
Right.
So I'd be in my head like, let me go look for so-and-so. And I'd be like, well, where did this come from? Like, I remember I had a Game album like 5 years before the documentary came out. When he was going by Chuck Taylor.
Damn. I can see that.
The album was called like All Star, some shit like that. Like,
Just him finding himself.
Yeah.
It's just like finding the early Tekashi.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I heard of Kanye way before Kanye came out. Kanye was on Infamous Syndicate's album.
Yeah.
He had did a beat for him, but they let him come on there and do it, and that's what niggas kept calling him Kane because they didn't know how to say his name.
Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? He never said his name during the
Yep.
verse. But who was that? That's Shauna. That was Shauna's group.
Yeah,
And
Shauna's
she
group.
left there and went to
To DGP.
yeah. Then come to find out,
Yeah.
her daddy was Buddy Guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, but yeah, I heard about Kanye a long time ago. That's just from digging in the crates and listening
Yeah.
to different people, man. Like I always gave female rappers a chance. Two True,
I don't fuck with him.
Soleil.
So that was hard. That's who.
I didn't fuck with no MC Light or Queen Latifah type shit. I just
Soleil is who Genuine married.
yeah. And through Soleil, that's how I found out about what's the speed nigga name? Not Twisted, the other one. From either Missouri or Kansas. What's that nigga name? Tech Nine.
Take 9.
Tech Nine. Yeah, that's where I found out about him from through Soleil.
Take 9's a monster.
Yes, he is. The record breaker.
One of the highest independent touring and financially structured artists in existence.
He found his lane.
Yeah. And beats the fuck out of it.
Hell yeah. Him and Chris Calico.
Yeah, Calico. Yeah, this nigga with the spots,
Yeah,
the eyes
big
and
nigga.
shit.
Yeah,
Right?
look like a gangster CeeLo.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Calico. Yeah, he do his thing too.
But yeah, man, you know, music back then was so much different than what it is now.
Well, it's not really though, bro.
No, it's not.
If
But
you go through the DSPs, man, you can. What I say about music, man, is I've and maybe I'm a little different than ever because I've never listened to the radio.
oh, I did.
Never gave a fuck about it because I don't care what y'all are pushing on me.
I see what you're saying. But as a kid, shit, that's all. That was my refuge.
Well,
You know, the lights had to go out, so something had to stay on with me.
All right, so I give you my reason for not listening to the radio. When I was a kid, like a kid, 6, 7 years old, like all right, 34th and Keystone, that plaza next to Marathon, DJ Gus had a store.
What are you
over
talking
there.
about? Over there by the Stop and Go and shit.
Stop and Go.
Yeah.
Between the Stop and Go and the last store, which is like a cell phone store now,
Yeah.
there's a store in the middle. That was a Cleaners back in the early.
Yeah, it was.
My mother and my father owned that.
Oh, for real?
That was their Cleaners.
Okay.
And so that's where I spent most of my time as like 4, 5, 6 years old
Over there.
over there. Because that they owned the Cleaners.
Right.
They sold it and split it when they got divorced. So that was their Cleaners.
Right.
That last spot on the corner that's a phone store now,
Yeah.
it used to be a record store / like incense and oil store.
I know what you're talking about.
And nigga, like I remember buying like like Domino's single out of there. Here we go. And hey, yay, that shit.
The Ghetto Jam.
Yeah, Rico Suave single. Like I would just buy a single. Rico Ave Arriba. Rico
Suave.
Yeah. Nigga, I'm 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, nigga. I just used to go down there with quarters and shit and buy singles. And I come home and I used to have one of them big gray boom boxes in my bedroom. And I would just listen to whatever I bought. So I never listened to the radio.
That's crazy.
So I've never been a fan of the radio. Like I just always found shit.
That's the only reason I got on the radio. Because, you know, my mom used to sing reggae bands and shit. She always had reggae tapes and shit. So I grew up listening to reggae, merengue.
Nigga, that's my favorite music.
Soca, salsa, all types of shit.
Listen, that's my favorite music, bro.
You know what I mean? Hey.
That reggaeton, that Afro beat shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, anything with an island vibe, nigga, it makes me smile.
I love it.
It makes me smile, bro.
You know, I done pulled up listening to some shit before, you know what I'm saying? But
bro, it makes me smile, my nigga. Like that's the best way I can put it.
I feel you. But what happened with me was like I would play the tape at night because, you know, like I said, I had to turn the TV off and all that. And they would let me listen to the radio to help me go to sleep.
Okay.
And I've been doing that shit since I was about 3, 4 years old. You know what I mean? But we lived in Denver. However, playing the tape stops, and then the radio comes on.
Yeah.
It's on one station, but they playing hip hop, country, R&B, all on one station because there was no separation back then.
Yep.
You never knew where to classify shit.
Yep.
So I'm up all night listening to American Pie, living in the lap of luxury, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, shit. So it had a lot to do with my listening to music and shit.
And then but like and then like at that point in time, my mom was real musical.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom was real musical with like albums. So I
Understood.
listened to a lot of like 80s rock, a lot of Prince,
Oh, a lot of Prince.
a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of
What's my nigga on dancing on the ceiling?
there's a lot of Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, thank you.
A lot of my mama really liked George Michael. A lot of
Okay.
George Michael and what was his group called? The Who or some shit like that. Because he was in a group before he went solo.
Nah, not the Police. That's Sting. Hold on. Is it the Who?
I think it
or
might
is
be
it
the
or
Who.
is it I can't think of that damn R word. Not the Racketeers.
I'm trying.
You about to find this your shit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna try to break my
a
brain.
lot of Michael.
I was about to say the Ramones, but I don't
No,
think
no,
that's
no. I
it.
think it was the Who. A lot of.
It might be the Who.
What I said that boy name was?
Michael. Shit, I don't know. Was it Michael Bolton?
No, nah.
Okay.
She listens to a lot of Michael Bolton.
I just watch
too.
Office
A lot of
Space.
a lot of. Damn, I just forgot the boy name, man. Like, he just died a little while ago.
George Michael?
George Michael.
There we go.
Yeah, a lot of George Michael, man. A lot of 80s rock.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And George Michael was that guy too, man. He just came. But a lot of that shit, man. A lot of Janet.
Ah, yeah.
A lot of
Sade.
lot of Sade. A lot of
Anita
Janet,
Baker.
A lot of Anita Baker. A lot of
Tina
Janet. A
Turner.
lot of Sade. Not a lot of Tina.
She
Mama
didn't?
like
Yeah,
Tina.
okay.
I like Tina. Mama didn't like a bunch of Tina. She loved Anita Baker though.
Anita Baker. What's the other one name? Patti LaBelle.
She didn't have a bunch of Patty
Oh,
either.
my mom had a lot of shit.
I had a bunch of Patty. I like Patty, but
Like I couldn't name a song, but I knew who they was. Who's this singing? This is Patti LaBelle. Okay.
Wham!
Wham was the name
That was
of
the
the
name of
group.
this goddamn.
See, I would have never
Wham.
remembered that.
From 81 to 86. Yeah. Wham!
Man, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I used to listen to a lot of that shit, brother. You know, that's the house I grew up in. Just a big stereo right there, and the records used to all be over here. To pull them out, she's a Jackson's fan, so she had all the Mike records,
Ooh.
all the Jermaine records, all the Latoya's records, all Janice records, all niggas, so many motherfucking records, man. Yeah, so it was always a musical household. So
Right.
and then I think that's why they didn't fuck with me about going like buying these fucking singles and shit, bro. Cause I be
Understood.
buying one of the first rap albums I've ever owned, bro, was Too Short.
So yours was too short. Mine was I haphazardly came upon it. It was Sir Mix-a-Lot Swass.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact name of the one it was, but it was the one with Too Short had the white Eldorado with the red interior on the front. He was like in a white suit, nigga.
See, I don't remember. I didn't like Too Short back then.
Bro, Pops would just Pops. Shout out to Pops, man. Pops would literally just buy me whatever I picked up, parental advisory sticker or not. Nigga, he just was buying it for me.
That's cool.
Like the Menace to Society soundtrack was one of my first albums. Like
Oh.
MC8 and shit. Like, yeah, that was my nigga.
Yeah, motherfucker. Right back on that ass.
Like, yeah, in the bushes.
Then I crept up through the grass.
What you running for, bitch? You fake Irish faggot. You gotta make. Sorry.
That's part of the song. That's the lyric. That's the lyric.
Then the nigga said, you got a big booty, Everlast, let me tag it.
Yeah.
Everlast, called nigga Everlast. Yeah, Everlast. Okay.
The rapper.
Yeah, because,
They was talking about him back then. White
yeah,
Ford.
but he hadn't became Everlast yet, had he?
Yeah, he was out there. You think
Okay.
you got to think he was still on the underground scene.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas doing soundtracks was trying to
Yeah.
get out there.
Yeah.
And so he promoted his beef towards that nigga on there and shit. Cause everybody was like, who the fuck is Everlast?
Look like a woman, but you try to clown. I kicked you in your ass. That's why you jump around.
So don't try to fuck with a Compton, nigga. That was my song. That went on top of the world.
Top of the world.
That was my shit.
You know what my shit was on there? That MC8.
It ain't the niggas that act hard. I don't remember the name of the song, but I remember how it came on.
I was one of my favorite Tupac songs came off of a soundtrack.
What?
It was
Not
it wasn't
Sunset.
Above the Rim.
I'm about to say Above the Rim,
No,
not that one.
I think it might have been Gridlock.
Oh,
He had a song on there called "You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me."
that's Gridlock. That's Gridlock. That's the one they was recovering addicts.
Yeah.
It's that one. I remember that song.
My last shot of Hennessy, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'll leave it there. That's one of my favorite Tupac songs ever, nigga.
I got two. Were from Tupac, and I think they both from the same album. The one, the double disc album.
All Eyes on Me.
Is that?
It's a double disc album.
Okay, the other one before that, Me Against the World. Okay.
Against the World.
I'm
And before that was Tupac Lives Now.
Tupac Lives Now. Okay, but it was what the fuck is it? The one that dude from Jodeci made the beat. Devontae made the beat. He even says it in there.
Bring the pain.
Bring the pain.
It's my favorite song.
And what's the other one?
It's my favorite song.
About the little girl. She gets shot. Her little body couldn't take it. It shook and dropped.
Damn.
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Mama raised the Hellraiser. Yeah, them two are my favorite songs on that album.
Bring the Pain is my shot. Just bring the pain. Hardcore to the brain.
See, that takes me back to
my astral plane.
That takes me back to Terre Haute Day.
Bury me, that's what they all say. I'm sure to make a killer, sure to make a villain with Devontae. Bitch, I know you love me, what your mouth say. You don't want to get with me, that's a lie. I got my hands on your hips, no time for bullshit. Freaky bitch, come give me a kiss. That's my shit.
That motherfucker knocks too.
Yeah, I blew 412s.
I believe you did.
On 38th and Fall Creek in my Cadillac, fucking that song.
It said no more pain.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said. We got on a music rant. We're gonna take a break.
We're gonna take a break because I gotta use it.
All right, we back. Back in full effect. Where was we at, brother?
I'm done with currents.
I got a good one. I feel Nigeria.
I think I read something about that too.
The models?
No, I didn't read that.
Okay. Nigeria becomes the first country to ban white and British models in all advertisements. They said, we have 200 million beautiful black women.
And they do.
We will use our own.
They should, because they are beautiful.
Yes, they are. Now, the Nigerian government is banning the use of foreign models in advertisement in order to limit models and actors from appearing in advertisements in the Nigerian market.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shit, 'cause they do got some beautiful women.
Yes. We've got tons of these motherfuckers, an abundance of gorgeous women. You keep going over to goddamn Britain and getting these motherfucking dirty teeth flatbacks.
The pancake bottoms.
Yeah. Old pancake butt like mom used to make. Yeah, so shout out to that.
I just made some pancakes this morning.
So shout out to Nigeria, man, for recognizing what they possess.
Hell yeah, it's about time.
Yeah. Oh, quick side note. Did you watch the And1 documentary?
No, not only what I seen over here.
Okay. This is dope. The whole thing. But you know how it go, man. When anything gets popping, man, it shoots through the sky.
What happened to him?
The old And1 mixtapes.
Yeah.
Remember the ones we used to have when we was young? They were having foot action and all that shit?
With the little dude on there with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The And1 mixtapes are going anywhere between $2,000 and $2,500 a piece on eBay right now. Because motherfuckers just want to be...
Damn, why I never buy none of them?
I'm shitty.
Shit.
I'm shitty. I used to watch them in the store.
Fuck.
They going,
I wish I had them.
They're going between $2,000 and $2,500 on that motherfucker, man.
That's crazy.
Did you see that crazy ass carjacking robbery in New York? Where the car was going in U-turns and pit maneuvering the other car and shit?
Nah.
Alright, if you get a chance, bro, maybe y'all seen it. It's a video. It's a Toyota SUV.
Yeah.
Like maybe 4Runner or something.
Gotta be.
Running from this black, pardon me, y'all, my bad. Running from this black Mercedes.
Yeah.
Like they chasing it, and then the black Mercedes gets it, and he hits it, and the Toyota pit maneuvers, but he gets it and takes off, the Mercedes runs and catches him again and pit maneuvers him. And when the second time when he pit maneuvered him, this is in broad daylight, bro, like 2:30 in the afternoon, in the middle of downtown New York. He hits this nigga and like pins him up against like a parking pole, like a don't park here pole.
Yeah.
Hops out the car, runs over, and like basically like pistol whips the nigga driving. From the story later on, he took like $20,000 from him.
Oh, yeah.
And then they pulled off, and the Benz ended up being stolen. They ditched it like a block and a half away,
As they should.
and went on about their business, nigga. They was hawking this nigga down, nigga. They wiped his ass for 20 bands.
Shit, he probably stole it.
But the video's so fucking crazy, nigga. They pit maneuvering this nigga all through. It's like downtown Manhattan type shit. Like,
Nah, I ain't seen no news or no footage on
fucking
that.
crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
Yeah. It was in Manhattan. Footage shows the moment thieves rammed the SUV and stole $20,000 in cash from a driver at gunpoint in Manhattan. The incident happened around 4 p.m. NYPD says the armed robbers ditched the Mercedes a few blocks from the crime scene.
Jesus.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey.
Just went crazy. Crazy. Just went crazy.
They went silly with that.
One more, man. I won't call Buddy a fecal, man. My man went batshit though, and just man accused of robbing at least 12 food trucks in Houston area was finally arrested.
12 food trucks.
My man went batshit. He's robbing with a pump.
Damn. Food trucks though.
Yeah. And the listen, Baravis Camilio, 21 years old, was arrested after surveillance footage was released on Twitter. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol contacted the police saying they recognized dude after he crossed the border illegally 4 different times.
Damn.
He is charged with aggravated robbery, and he is accused of at least 12 armed food truck robberies.
Damn.
From August 9th to August 21st.
Okay, at least he spread it out.
My nigga went crazy.
She come over here getting an American dollar and going back home.
He didn't cross the border 4 different times, and he is over this motherfucker. Look at the video of this nigga, man. He's hanging over the food truck with the pump. Give it all to me.
He's acting bad.
My man went crazy. 21, nigga. He's a pure savage.
Where was this at?
In Houston?
Damn.
In Houston? My man, 12 food truck robberies, nigga. In less than a month.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker, man.
Ain't nobody gonna tell him shit.
Nah. Bad motherfucker, man. Shit, bro, I think it's time for
The Florida man.
the Floridas.
Like I
Dirty
said, these
Floridas.
motherfuckers real dirty, like I said, man.
I got a few.
You might have this one.
I got 3.
All right, I got 2. Well, I got 3, but if one of them's a fecal.
I got 3.
I call this one Old Groomer. It headlines with a speech. I'm going to turn you into a woman.
Nope, I ain't got that one.
Florida man charged with stalking 6-year-old girl.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So this is Volusia County, Florida. A 55-year-old Florida man is charged with aggravated stalking of a 6-year-old girl. It says the Volusia County Sheriff's Office said the girl's father and neighbors reported a long pattern of harassing behavior toward the girl and others by the man. Mark Greenberg of Deltona was arrested. That's the guy's name. Saturday afternoon. It says this is somebody's talking. The arrest followed a series of complaints from close to a dozen witnesses who have reported his behavior, including at least 11 incidents reported to the sheriff's office over the past 8 months. Those reports involve Greensburg harassing neighbors, yelling at them and their kids using a megaphone, and driving past houses while recording children on the phone. Says
Doing what?
he was driving past houses recording people on the phone.
Just out praying.
Just out praying. It says deputies were called to Greenberg's neighborhood Friday evening after a father reported Greenberg walked to the end of his driveway and made several unusual comments to his 6-year-old daughter while she was playing outside. The comments included words to the effect of, "I'm going to make you famous, and I'm going to turn you into a woman or a big girl."
A big girl.
That's what he says. And it says several witnesses gave similar accounts of Greenberg's comments to the child, including that he was going to pick her up and take her to Disney World. The father said several incidents have made his daughter afraid to go outside. I don't blame her. You know what I mean? Greenberg was booked into jail on a $5,000 bond. Crazy, man.
Make you a big girl. They need to take that boy and put him under the jail.
Shit, if I put him under the jail, put him up on a cross and bash him into his nuts in.
Yeah.
That way he can't do nothing else with them motherfuckers. He should be castrated.
I set him in the jail with big panties, a big bubba or somebody.
Chocolate Thunder.
Yeah, let somebody do what to him.
What he want to do, they
as
turn
he
him
do
into
what
a
to do
woman.
on to others.
Yeah, turning him into a woman.
Yeah.
And a big girl.
And a big girl.
That's gonna be his name.
Big girl. I got one.
Alright.
Florida man arrested for leaving dead animals at a Parkland school shooting memorial.
What?
Look at this nigga face. He's doing that shit.
Yeah, he did it. He killed them animals himself.
Yeah.
He bit them in the neck.
Robert Mondragon. His name looks like Mondragon.
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 Yeah, Mondragon.
Mondragon. Robert Mondragon, 29, is facing multiple charges.
Sounds like food.
After placing dead animals at a Parkland shooting memorial outside Majority Stoneman Douglas High School. Detectives say that during their investigation, they noticed that the man had a fascination with mass school shootings.
Oh, okay.
Detectives said on June 20th, a school crossing guard discovered a dead duck with his chest cavity cut open on a bench at the Memorial Garden. On July 21st, the school crossing guard found a dead raccoon on the same memorial bench. On the 31st, a deputy found a dead possum on the bench. The car seen on surveillance videos was traced back to Mondragon. Detectives found photos of the dead animals on his phone. They said they also found text messages about the school shootings and the internet searches about school shooters. He was charged with disfiguring a monument, a violation of probation for battery, and violation of a risk protection order, and 5 charges of indecent exposure.
Hey, so the only animal was the duck that was missing the heart?
They didn't even say it was missing the heart. They just said his chest cavity was cut open.
Okay. Yeah, he did something to them animals.
Yeah, little nasty fucker.
He's nasty. Not nastier than these two.
Oh, shit.
2 cheese pizza producers. We all know what cheese pizza is. For those that don't know, you might have to look it up. 2 Florida men sentenced in child porn case that led to rescue a 5-year-old boy.
Oh, my God.
Well, excuse me, 5-year-old, not boy. It says 2 men have been sentenced to federal prison for their roles in pornography production and distribution operation. Christian Rice of Melbourne has been sentenced 30 years in federal prison on charges of production, distribution, and possession of child pornography. He'll also spend an additional 20 years on sex offender probation after the 30 years is up, so he got 50 years altogether. Then you got 47-year-old Robert Ripley from Jacksonville. He was also sentenced in the case to 14 years in federal prison, followed by 10 years of sex offender probation on the charges of distributing and possession of child pornography. So he got less sentence than the other guy. And it says, and this is how they were found. The county sheriff there, they began their investigation back in 2021 in July, when their special operations team received a tip from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children about possible child pornography being distributed by way of online chat group. So investigators determined Rice was abusing a 5-year-old, filming the abuse, then providing the footage to Ripley, who would then share the images to social media group that he was moderating. As according to the sheriff's office, agents working the case were also able to identify and rescue the child from the abuse. It says the investigation was a joint operation that included the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, and Homeland Security investigations. So they got hemmed up. Trying to produce cheese pizza.
Fucking gross.
Horrible, man.
Fucking gross.
Like I said, they all need to be castrated. Women too.
Fuck is wrong with them, bro? The fuck is wrong with them?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
You said you got 2 more, huh?
Yeah, we on 4 then, right?
Yeah.
Bam. A Florida woman working as an assistant manager at a Dollar Tree was arrested for allegedly having her 15-year-old son rob her with a BB gun while she closed the store.
What? Hold on. She's working at a Dollar Tree?
Mm-hmm. She's assistant manager.
Assistant manager. Okay.
Assistant manager.
She was born to be the assistant.
Yeah. Investigators say Militia Ford, 37.
Ooh, that name.
Yeah, was supposed to collect all the cash from the Dollar Tree store where she worked after closing and deposit the money at the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Ford allegedly collected the money all 3 days and placed it into a bank money bag, but never delivered the bag to the bank deposit.
Oh, she was.
The bank deposit drop.
She was stupid.
She repeated the same process on August 19th and 20th. Ford reportedly called 911 the next day and reported an armed robbery as she was closing the store. Police said that Ford staged the robbery using her 15-year-old son as the alleged robber. Ford told police that she was leaving the store with the money in the bag when she was robbed at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Police said that Ford eventually confessed to taking the deposits, which totaled right around $6,000, and staging the robbery. Officers said the gun involved in the staged robbery was found and determined to be a BB gun, and she was charged with scheme, frauds, false report of a crime, and something had to do with neglect of a minor or some shit for using her son. Yeah. Dusty ass.
Terrible.
But basically, she stole the money
Yeah.
and then tried to cover her tracks.
Not from 6 days, though.
Yeah.
You done waited 6 days of missing deposits.
Yeah, fucking stupid.
And who else is stupid is the manager because you would get a report from the bank.
Yeah, like, hey, nigga, we didn't get that money.
So, yeah, like, where y'all getting these bank bags from? Because you got to turn one in to get another one. Like, that's fucked up, but it is what it is. Unless they use something different now. That's just how I remember it. I hate going to that fucking machine in the mall.
Yeah.
Put that fucking shit in there.
Yeah.
Keep on going. Hoping a motherfucker didn't rob you that stayed in there hiding. That's a good idea.
Nah.
It is.
Nah, it is, though.
It's just like them people who be counting money at McDonald's and put it in that bag and handed it off through the drive-thru. You hand me about 4,000 or 5,000 and shit. You ain't gonna see me no more. You keep that food.
Yeah, watch this.
You can get ghosts real quick.
Watch this.
Patrick Swayze, bitch.
Yep. Off tiggity, nigga. But, was it on me?
Mm-hmm.
But we still on Florida, man, right?
Yeah.
I got one called Dirty Doctor.
Dirty Doctor.
Dirty doctor.
Ugh.
Where he at? Where's this nasty nigga at? I know he's playing. There we go. Florida man posing as a doctor in a $1.3 million romance scam. Romance was sentenced to 9 years in prison. He will also be required to pay back $1.2 million in restitution.
What the fuck?
Brian Wedgeworth, 46, has been sentenced to 9 years in prison after pleading guilty to defrauding more than 30 women of more than $1.3 million by pretending to be a doctor online.
Yeah.
A doctor online through dating services. Wedgeworth made promises to the women to con them into sending him money, jewelry, and watches, according to the court documents. Investigators say he used 10 different aliases as part of the scheme. He pled guilty to 25 counts, including wire fraud, mail fraud, aggravated identity theft, and money laundering. Wellworth was sentenced, and his sentence will be followed by 3 years of probation and supervised release.
Well, see, I can go to jail over something like that. But
My nigga was
where the fuck they find these women at?
Nigga.
Because remember, we've had the lady that thought she was dating Bruno Mars. And she was sending that nigga money. Where are y'all finding these motherfuckers at? I need somebody to send me some money and some gifts and Rolexes. 1.2 million over 30 days?
Yeah.
Shit.
You know who DJ D Nice is? He used to be a rapper and
My
like.
name is D Nice.
Yeah.
Him?
My name is D Nice.
Yeah.
My name is. Alright, well, you know, over the pandemic, he kind of went crazy on Instagram. Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and-
why that, yeah.
and his shit's getting real big. Like, he's.
Yeah, because he was doing like almost every night, right?
Yeah. So, he was just on the podcast. Tank, R&B artist, singer.
Okay. You know,
Tank.
when you say Tank, I'm thinking about Bounty Tank.
Yeah, Tank, R&B artist. He got a thing, but he was just on there, and he said that he got a call from his concierge at his building, like there's somebody down here to see you, and he had went downstairs, and it was a woman down there with her kids who was ready to move in with him because somebody had saw how crazy she was going in the comments, had created a D Nice page, DM'd her like, this is my personal page, I can't talk to you off of that page because it's too much, and just had gassed her all the way up and figured out where this nigga lived, gave her the address. She showed up with her 2 kids ready to move in because they had established a relationship.
Damn.
And he had to tell her, like, ma'am, you've never talked to me. He was like, man, I felt so bad.
That's fucked
But
up.
where did they find these fucking women, bro?
I don't know. Desperate motherfuckers, I guess. But I can't ever find a desperate motherfucker. Everybody needy.
Yeah, everybody need it. Motherfucking need what's in my pocket.
Yeah. That's crazy. Shit. That's like, nothing to do with no romance or nothing like that, though. But that's like, who was that, Dave Chappelle? Was talking about his Twitter page and Cat Williams.
Yep.
And he went up to Cat Williams like, hey, man, look. I didn't say all that about you. I don't even have a Twitter page. Cat Williams was like, what are you talking about? I don't have a Twitter page either.
So, nigga, what are we doing here?
Motherfuckers acting like them, though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Samuel L. Jackson, he said he got a motherfucker, he caught a motherfucker doing that shit because he said he goes on the internet as different names so he can read what people say about him and they don't have a biased opinion because it's him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, you seen motherfuckers doing that shit all the time, man. That shit's crazy. Oh, shit. Are you ready for this melanated? Or you got another Florida man?
I believe I'm Florida man down.
Alrighty.
I think it's melanated time. Yep, I got 2.
Alright, I got two. They short. The first one is Terry Davis. She is the creator or organizer of Brilliant You Denim. And Brilliant You Denim is a North Carolina-based business founded by Terry Davis. She is the first black female denim manufacturer in the U.S. The success of Davis's business meant overcoming the monumental task of entering and competing with the multi-billion-dollar denim industry. She tackled this challenge by drawing on problem-solving skills developed during her career as an electrical engineer. So one of her top priorities was to attain a design patent for her jeans enhancement innovation. The company now holds 11 patents, with several more pending, and has trademarked this brand. She made it a point to set up the company's manufacturing facilities in Greensboro, North Carolina, because she believed in the vision of rebuilding manufacturing in America. Okay. And says after growing the domestic business, Davis is now working with ITA U.S. Export Assistance Center in Raleigh to start exporting her products to Canada and Mexico.
Okay.
And that's Terry Davis, y'all. And her company is called Brilliant You Denim.
Shout out to Terry Davis and Brilliant You Denim.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant You Denim. Shout out to her. Mine goes to it's a fucking name. This is a crazy name. Odessa K. Sam Kaparka.
Okay. Call her Odie.
She is the first black woman battalion commander in Tennessee ever.
Damn.
Army.
Right. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
In Tennessee.
Yeah. I don't know if she's the first one, like, all around the board.
Damn.
But in Tennessee, she's the first black female commander ever in history.
That's what's up.
And she's kind of hot.
Oh yeah, she is.
On some grown woman shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can drink wine and eat cheese with her.
Yeah, skin shiny. that skin glowing.
Smoke a couple cigars.
She got a hyphenated last name, though. That means she's married somebody.
Odessa, though.
Odessa K. Sam. K must be a middle name. Odessa K. Sam Kaparka. Sam hyphenation Kaparka. So Kaparka's the husband. Her last name is Sam.
Her name is OKSK.
OKSK. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That's crazy.
That's exactly
Kaparka.
What it is.
I wonder what that is. That's probably.
I don't know.
Can't even think. I never even heard that last name before.
Me either.
Now, I've heard of Odessa.
It's definitely to her. Definitely to her. You got another one?
Oh yeah. I didn't know you were done. My bad.
Yeah. That's all I had on her. Shout out to her though for being the first black woman battalion commander in the history of Tennessee.
That's what's up. They progressing.
Yeah, trying.
I got Sean Springs. It says after 13 seasons of playing in the NFL, Sean Springs founded WinPack. WinPack is a company based in Leesburg, Virginia, focused on impact protection. He sets out a mission to be the most advanced impact protection company in the world to make everyday lives safer. After experiencing the effects of concussions firsthand, that knowledge combined with the insights gained from a component of an infant car seat led him to build a company that uses patented crash cloud technology to protect athletes, soldiers, and automobile passengers from traumatic brain injuries. And that's all they had on him.
Okay.
Like I said, it's been pretty hard finding Sean Springs.
Good job, Sean Springs.
And they never said which team he played for. Bless you. 3 times. 4. 5, 6.
About to die, my bad, Joe.
Somebody gonna have to count their pretty wings.
Trying not to die.
I do.
Still don't care about my life, y'all. Still cracking jokes. Dying.
You okay?
Baby, I'm dying, baby. The one video I sent you, move, bitch.
Yeah, move, bitch.
Is this all me?
Is this me looking
It's
at me?
real? Alright, but let's meet the founder of the first and only black-owned coconut water brand.
Okay. I figured there would be more of those, but all right.
Just one.
Coconut water?
Coconut water.
Shit's good, too.
Gregory Lowe launched 100 coconuts in 2018 after he learned about the many health benefits that coconut water has. From that point forward, he has become the first and only black owner of a coconut water brand. And he's doing pretty successful with it.
What's his name again?
100 coconuts.
No, his name.
Gregory Lowe.
Okay.
Lowe.
Okay, like Rob Lowe.
Yeah, like Rob Lowe. Gregory
Cool, man.
Lowe. He's a black man. And yeah, 100 coconuts. That's the name of the coconut water.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and it's pretty successful, but I understand.
I might have to keep on lookout for that if we got it here.
Yeah, he's working on being on some nationwide shit, but
Cool beans.
yeah, but which surprised me too, because I figured some niggas might be involved in that, but apparently not. So shout out to Mr. Lowe.
Alrighty. It's time for them miraculous fecals, as if we ain't been talking about some all day. But
Only got 2.
I got 2. We probably only got one together. But you about to talk about the suspect on the loose.
Which one?
To kill 10 people.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my regular topics.
Oh,
I
okay.
scratched it off so
Okay.
you could do the figure.
I'll start off with him then, man. Yeah, suspect on the loose after 10 people killed in mass attack in remote Canada.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. It says, starts off with police are searching for Miles Sanderson after 10 people were stabbed to death across several locations in rural Saskatchewan.
Nigga just ain't poking folks. He killing them.
And a second suspect was found dead. So he had a running mate. Wait till you hear who his running mate was. It says the manhunt continues for the prime suspect in the mass killing as a rural indigenous community in Saskatchewan grapples with the aftermath of one of Canada's deadliest stabbing sprees, which left 10 people dead.
Wow, y'all got multiple stabbing sprees.
It says, well, you know, up there, a lot of them don't carry guns.
I know.
It says just before noon local time.
folks.
And he attacked his own people, though. You know what I'm saying? This is Indian reservation. Well, they don't call it that, but you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
Indigenous.
Yeah, indigenous says Indian reservation.
So it says just before noon local time in James, this is a fucking hell of a name for a city.
And they got to smoking them peace pipes and
Boy, that opium.
ayahuasca or whatever the fuck it's called.
Saskatchewan. Oh, you talking about the other shit? I
Yeah,
got
you
you.
looking at Toad, nigga. The ayahuasca, nigga look at Toad, nigga. It's crazy.
Now, this is the name of this town. It's called James Smith Cree Nation, South Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
It says that they sent out an emergency alert to inform the community's residents to shelter in place because Miles Sanderson was in the area. Sanderson is the sole remaining suspect in the attack, which left 10 people dead and 18 injured on Sunday. He was just going around and happening in the GTA.
Yeah.
It says on Monday, Sanderson's brother Damian Sanderson, 31, who was also a suspect, was found dead in the rural community. It says, but Tuesday afternoon, Sanderson is in hiding in the area. They said he wasn't hiding in the area after all, and confirmed the search is ongoing. The news follows an earlier emergency set out by them advising residents to remain in a secure location and not to approach the person or pick up hitchhikers. The attacks across various locations in and around the rural communities of that place, I'm not even sorry, in the village of Weldon, is one of the deadliest killing sprees in Canada's history.
That's crazy.
So the police force named 2 brothers as suspects, which is Damian Sanderson, and he's 31, and Miles Sanderson. So Damian's body was found close to where the mass killings took place. It says in a grassy area in that city on Monday morning. It says bringing the death toll to 11. He had sustained wounds, and they didn't seem self-inflicted. And Miles is still at large and faces 3 counts of first-degree murder, as well as attempted murder and breaking and entering. And it says more charges are expected, and it's unclear whether Miles harmed his brother. It says Damien had also been charged with 1 count of first-degree murder. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn, Jake.
They don't have a motive. They believe some victims were targeted, while other victims were attacked at random. Crazy shit, man. That dude had a whole laundry list of bullshit that he did back in the day. And what they're saying is he had got locked up in 2021 towards the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And they released this motherfucker in February this year. Talking about he didn't seem like he was as violent as they...
And then this nigga went crazy.
Then he goes crazy on a motherfucking stabbing spree.
Well...
You didn't kill what looks like to be 11 motherfuckers, but you didn't injure 29 motherfuckers.
Trying to get this goddamn grand total right here, because my fecal is on the same shit. Yeah, a Mr. in Memphis, a Mr. It's like breaking news. The shit just happened like last night or this morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What's this boy name? He's 19 years old. He killed at least 4 people and shot at least 4 more.
Damn.
All while streaming it live on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Ezekiel Kelly. Ezekiel Kelly has been taken into custody, 19 years old, for shooting and killing 4 people and injuring at least 4 more, while all on Facebook Live, just riding around shooting random people. The police had a warning out, like, be on the alert of this car, because he's just shooting people. He wasn't doing drive-bys on the ops and none of that old weird shit. Nigga was just in the car.
GTA too.
He's playing GTA.
That's fucked up.
He's playing GTA.
You can't prepare for something like that.
No.
But I'm surprised nobody else got to shooting back at his ass.
Police confirmed to Fox News Digital that he was arrested after crashing a stolen car near
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just going around shooting at random people.
Yeah.
Well, my dude before him was stabbing motherfuckers, so I don't
That's
know.
why I said it fit right in. This nigga shooting people in Memphis, he's stabbing folks in Saskatchewan.
That sounds like food too.
Doesn't it?
Saskatchewan sounds like a good chicken meal.
It does.
Give me some Saskatchewan with rice.
Rice. White rice.
I got this. This is my last one right here. Was you done with that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is called Spin the Bottle. And it starts off with another phrase. And these people are also from Florida. I can't leave with my dick up. Florida couple allegedly lured 14-year-old to apartment and played spin the bottle before sexual assault. A 23-year-old man and his 18-year-old girlfriend are facing felony criminal charges for allegedly luring a 14-year-old girl out of her house, promising a trip to the movies, but instead taking her to their apartment, where the man is accused of raping the victim as his girlfriend watched.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Manuel Martinez and
You got some
Jocelyn.
good nasty shit going on.
I told you.
You did tell me.
Emmanuel Martinez and Jocelyn Gomez were taken into custody on Friday and charged with multiple crimes in connection with the alleged sexual assault, court records reviewed. Martinez was charged with 2 counts of sexual battery on a child over the age of 12, 1 count of lewd and lascivious exhibition on a child under age 16, and lewd and lascivious exhibition on a child over 12, all felonies. Gomez faces 1 count of felony lewd and lascivious battery on a child, and 1 count of each of misdemeanor failing to report a sexual battery, misdemeanor contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and misdemeanor battery. As according to the probable cause affidavit, Gomez is the one who allegedly initiated the encounter with the victim, whom she knew from school, by inviting the 14-year-old girl to go to the movies at Dolphin Mall. But when Gomez and Martinez picked her up, they picked her up, they picked her up from her home. And then they informed her that they weren't going to the movies, they was going to their house to watch a movie instead at their apartment. It says once at the apartment, the three reportedly began to watch a movie. And a short while later, Gomez allegedly asked the victim if she wanted to join her and Martinez in the game of spin the bottle, and she agreed to it. Thinking it was just gonna be some fun, It says the victim was daring Martinez and Gomez to do normal things such as sing and dance. You know what I mean? It says then Martinez then declared the victim to take her shirt off, and the victim told him no several times. Then old girl Gomez, she began to entice the victim to take her shirt off. So, the victim, peer pressured, she did it quickly, taking her shirt off and putting it back on. But Gomez continued to badger her and she began to entice, and she badgered her and then began to entice the victim to kiss her boyfriend, Martinez. And the victim told Gomez that she was not going to because that was her boyfriend and she did not like him like that. So Gomez then told the victim that it was okay because they have done this for about a year. So damn.
No, it's not okay.
I didn't read that part. The victim replied to Gomez that she felt uncomfortable kissing him. You know what I'm saying? Without consent, Martinez allegedly lunged at her and kissed her, leaving the child in shock. It says after the victim and Gomez prepared to leave, Martinez allegedly stopped them and said that she could not leave. He said, "I can't leave with my dick up," Martinez allegedly said in Spanish. He then proceeded to expose himself and began touching himself. It says when the victim reportedly told Gomez to control your boyfriend, Gomez allegedly responded by telling her that if she let him finish, she should be allowed to leave. That's when Martinez allegedly forced himself on the victim, raped her while Gomez watched. And then the victim reportedly told investigators that she hit Martinez and told him no multiple times before going silent out of fear. You know what I'm saying? It says Martinez allegedly told the victim that he and Gomez had done this before, referring to the victim as the hottest friend Gomez had brought to the apartment. That's some sick shit.
The 14-year-old is the hottest friend?
Not her, the previous.
Oh, okay.
And it says while driving the victim home, Gomez allegedly urged the child to keep quiet about what happened inside of the apartment, and the victim stated that during the ride in the car to her house, they kept telling her that she couldn't tell anyone because they could get in trouble.
Yeah, because you niggas is nasty. This is a child.
Yeah, Gomez was reportedly... Oh, she also reportedly told the victim that when she was no longer on her period, she would call the victim so they could have a threesome.
It's 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Nasty bitch.
And this is somebody she knew from school. Because she's 18. And dude is 23.
So she went and got a freshman.
Mm-hmm. Somebody that she knew from school.
Mm-hmm.
Sick shit, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I tell you, man, they was all horrible today.
Yeah. That's terrible. My last little fecal ain't even that bad. This nigga just be stealing.
So that's a petty crime.
Yeah. There's a lot of money, so it's not a petty crime. But Black Lives Matter leader.
Oh, that's the dude that bought the house?
Shyamalan Bowers. No, that was women. That's a whole nother nigga. Shyamalan Bowers is accused of stealing at least $10 million from the organization. Just like
$10 million? That's why I don't donate to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't even. I felt bad not doing it.
Yeah.
Now I feel good.
In the lawsuit last week, they said that he He's the Black Lives Matter Global Networks Foundation.
Mm.
And that he basically turned it into his own piggy bank, buying houses and cars, and they discovered it through investigations. The feds was investigating them.
After 100,000, man, I'd have been scared like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You fucking with some organizations' monies. But 10 million? How you think nobody gonna find you? You should have took that and went to a deserted island or some shit. I don't get why these motherfuckers want to stick around like it's all hunky dory.
It's still 10 million.
10 million. Not $10.
They said he used it as his personal piggy bank, nigga, buying houses, cars, clothes, shoes, vacations, cell phones, da-da-da, whatever anything you can think of buying, he bought the shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. After all that shit, nigga, that's what you... As I said, man, I believe in Black Lives Matter, the statement, not the organization.
Yeah, the statement, not that bullshit.
Not the organization.
The movement.
Because they on some other shit.
Not the organization. I always
These
said that.
bitches buying mansions and doing weird shit. This nigga stealing $10 million from shit. 3 stories we done talking about. We can account for $30 million lost.
Hell yeah.
On the niggas' bank accounts.
Bank accounts.
And nothing to do with goddamn crime reparations.
And they houses.
I never donated to that shit because they never, ever told me exactly what their plan was.
And they still haven't.
So I'm saying, they're just going to give you money because it sounds good. You didn't tell me what your plan was.
And they also be race baiting. So, you know, if you're not going to talk about everything that goes on in the black community, we're supposed to be Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Not Black Lives Matter from the police.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right. You're right. And y'all never told me what any of your plans was for social injustice and any of that shit. Just ask for money.
Just ask for money and y'all go spend it.
Yep.
Like niggas do.
Like niggas do. I love black people. I sure hate niggas.
What we calling this one, boss?
I love black people. I sure hate niggas.
Nah, we can't call it that.
No, we can't call it that. We cannot call it that, bro. We cannot call it that. We're going to call it Nasty Times.
All right. I'm with that. Because everybody, this motherfucker pretty much nasty, except for the farm, except for the few in between.
The vast majority was gross. We're going to call it Nasty Times.
Yeah. Shit, I think that's it, brother.
Yeah, that's it. 66 down the tubes.
Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That's the shit we forgot at the beginning.
That's what we forgot. That's exactly what we forgot. My bad for the late upload last week. We had technical difficulties. I lost the pod, but then I found it, and I got it to y'all.
I'm just glad he found it. That's,
you
know.
So it'll be up on Friday this week.
Yeah. So y'all have a good week. Stay safe. Ain't nothing going on that I can think of coming up. So
stay black.
Yeah, stay black and whatever else you are.
Yeah.
And shit, y'all have a good one.
Feliz Navidad, nigga.